Give me something interesting that you've seen, please, because I don't have one. All right, let's try it again. Let's see. Yep. All right. I was just on here. Hopefully those people come back. Play some more. Test. Let me turn it up.
Sit back there so you can be on camera. Rappers.
Trifles, what's the deal, man? We back. Fresh off that music review stream. You guys should have been there. Anita, what's the deal? Oh my God, trash. We had like 25 submissions today. I want to say 23 of them bunk skunk, 2 C's.
Dejon.
And one of the C's was Frank Nito, the guy from Could Have Been Records.
Okay.
But he's not from out here, so he can't perform in our show.
Yeah, he wanted us to interview him. I'm like, what would we talk about?
But I feel like because he won, because he got the highest grade technically with his mulatto record, I feel like we got to throw him the interview. So we gotta do the interview with him when we can. Burgers in the chat, man. I got that mod up, Scar Soul. Palm trees in the chat. Nietzsche, what's your emoji?
That's what I was gonna ask.
The money bag.
Money bags.
Money bag emoji.
All right, money bags in the chat. Burgers or sliders in the chat, and palm trees in the chat for me.
Okay. I just had Marathon Burger today for the first time.
How was that? I haven't had it yet.
It was really, actually, surprisingly good. The French fries were 8 out of 10. The French fries were really good.
Okay.
The burger had, instead of lettuce, they had some kind of red peppers in it. Okay. It was
What
pretty
you mean?
decent.
Like, instead of lettuce, which I'm not mad at,
Yeah, there wasn't any lettuce in it.
it had red peppers.
Those red cherry peppers. They were like spicy.
Were they hot? Oh, spicy?
Yeah, a little
Okay.
spicy, a little
Some
kick
kick.
to it. Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's pretty good.
So you recommend Marathon Burger?
I Marathon Burger is better than In-N-Out.
Yes, it is.
Them is big words.
I'm telling you the truth. Yeah.
All right, y'all. I will try Marathon Burger this weekend. I'm not really a burger person. I like chicken strips. So I have not tried Marathon Burger yet, but I will go try Marathon Burger and I will vlog it or I will stream it.
They also have chicken strips. I just found that out.
Oh, they got chicken strips?
Yes, they do.
Okay, well, I'm there because I eat chicken strips every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I have not tried Marathon Burger. I feel like people want to take my LA card for that. But palm trees in the chat, burgers in the chat, and money bags in the chat.
Burgers for Tam?
Yes.
Because you like burgers?
No, because Tam's Burger, the restaurant out here.
Gotcha.
It's a popular franchise, hood spot.
I'm going to catch up.
There's several of them. Yeah, this is where the party's at. This is the Friday show. This is me and Tam's first Friday show. Woo.
We'll get into it. He came out specially for Nietzsche because he's here from Atlanta.
Yep.
So we had to do a show for him.
Gang, gang.
Thank you for pulling up.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir. I've been familiar with your content for a while now. I feel like Hellcat put us on the phone before or something like that.
Yeah,
So we've
yeah.
spoken before.
That's our cat.
Shout out to Hellcat. I'm assuming you're out here for the no jumper competition. I'm assuming.
I'm out here for a day in LA
Okay.
with Dejon Paul.
There we go.
You know,
We like it.
that's
I like
what I'm
that.
here for.
I love
Anytime Tam says come, you gotta come.
Tell me about it.
Clip that.
Sure.
All right, some lemon pepper chicken strips do sound good. Stop talking about food. I'm hungry. But after this, my friends are taking me out because it's my birthday weekend. My birthday's on Monday. So I have some friends that are
Aries.
taking me out. Yes, absolutely.
My birthday's next Monday,
Really?
April 6th.
Oh, Aries gang.
Let's get
Yes,
it,
sir.
brother. Let's
I
get
love
it.
that. I love
It
that.
all makes sense now, Dejon.
Yes, it does. Your personality about
makes sense.
abrasive. That's
Yes.
what people say.
Hey.
Like when people find out I'm an Aries, they're like, "Oh, now I get why you act like
That's why you
that."
tell the truth.
Got to. Like, and people hate me for it because I do not lie. That's the thing about me. I do not tell lies.
Me either.
So it's like Aries are honest, blunt, upfront, controversial, argumentative, assholes.
It makes so.
We're
so
all of
much
those
sense.
things. But
Makes
we got some good traits too.
For sure.
We're
We're leaders.
generous, leaders, great leaders,
Right.
generous, hardworking, dedicated. We don't give up unless it gets boring.
I was gonna say fun. I never met a boring Aries person.
Yeah,
I
we
love a good
fun.
time.
Exciting. Controlling though.
Controlling.
Yeah, we're controlling. I feel like Aries are
we
controlling.
just have a better way of doing it.
Do it our way.
I see Nishi's dating politics. He runs a tight ship.
I pay bills.
See,
That part. Whack 100 is an Aries?
Really?
He acts like a Taurus.
you think so?
He acts more. He gets more Taurus vibes. He must be like a late April. Late April Aries. My dad's the 30th. Yeah, that's my birthday, March 30th. But all right, y'all. Palm trees in the chat, burgers in the chat, and money bags in the chat. We're gonna let the chat warm up. Talking about. I want to ask you, since we're talking about food.
Right.
I've never been to Atlanta. What are some of the best food spots in Atlanta?
Okay, well, first and foremost, I mean, seeing the fact that we just had this big debacle about Magic City Mondays.
Okay.
Okay, so the Magic City chicken wings are a staple. The Lou Williams chicken wings, the sweet lemon pepper joints, you know what I mean? Atlanta, I feel, is like the chicken wing capital of the world.
Probably,
The
huh?
best chicken wings you're going to get is going to come in Atlanta.
All flats? Can I get all
You
flats?
can get all flats. You can
Extra
get extra
crispy?
crispy. You can get drums. You can get lemon pepper sprinkles. You can get lemon pepper wet. You can get hot honey mild. You can get hot, mild honey.
With
You
a
can
crunch?
Yeah, you can get it all. Like they do everything that you can think about to do with a wing, and Atlanta can do it.
LA wings suck. We got C&W wings and fish. They give you them little punk ass wingettes, size of my pinky finger. They taste like Lay's potato chips with some hot sauce on them. LA wings suck. So okay, outside of wings, what else is Atlanta known for food wise? Cause I haven't been.
Well, you got your strip. All your strip clubs most of your strip clubs have kitchens, or whatever. So there a lot of times people give themselves an excuse to go to the strip club because of the food.
Okay, good food.
But we do have some choice eateries. You know what I'm saying? You have some of the best soul food ever. I can imagine that Atlanta soul food is probably top tier.
Am I a tourist for saying Mary Mac's?
Mary Mac's is not bad.
Okay,
Mary Mac's
yeah.
is a staple.
I love Mary Mac's.
Mary Mac's, Busy Bees, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out Big Daddies. I actually know Big Daddy, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of great southern cuisine in Atlanta.
What about Old Lady Gang, OLG?
Oh no, I tried it.
Oh, you had it?
Yeah.
What you?
My mother said when you don't have anything nice to say,
Uh-huh.
you don't say much.
Birthday ain't cooking. Mama Joyce ain't throwing down like that.
Listen, I'll tell you my Mary Mac's story. I got the food and it was cold.
You mean OLG or Mary Mac?
No, OLG, Old Lady Gang.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the food and it was cold. Mary Mac's would never disappoint me like that. They got them pencils in there, you scribble down what you want to get, and they bring it to you.
Damn.
I think OLG is a very commercialized big brand, and they kind of rely on that.
Tourist attraction, like go a photo op, go take photos.
Photo op for sure.
Oh, damn, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought that they look like they can cook. I'm thinking that they
It's
can
not
cook.
bad. It's not terrible. It's just my experience wasn't exactly the best.
What did you
There's
get?
a lot of. I think I got like ribs, like rib tips or something. Yeah, I got some barbecue in the bar. Like I said, it was cold.
Damn.
It didn't. I like places that cook with love. Soul food should be cooked with soul.
Absolutely.
That was going to be my point, and I hate to trash OLG, but it seemed like when I was there that the people are too good to be working there. They don't want to be there.
Right.
They're waiting for their chance to get on Love and Hip Hop or to do some other shit, and they're irritated that you're there making them serve you food.
Yeah, you want
that sounds
somebody
like LA.
that's sweating a little bit, you know what I'm saying, in your food to get that soul. You know what I mean? You need a couple of
That
droplets
salt.
of sweat, you know what I mean? A little bit of big piece of dirt, maybe a roach or two.
Oh my
No.
God.
Yeah,
I also love
yeah.
that Atlanta
Good, high in
is-
protein.
They're super extreme with their food. Like I went to Crab King's ATL.
Yeah.
They gave me the biggest lobster tail.
Right.
And it was drenched in butter.
Yes,
and it
for
had
sure.
all of the seasoning on it. It's
We go big.
They go extreme.
We go big, for sure. But yeah, no, soul food, you're gonna get the best soul food in the world there, the best chicken wings there.
Their soul food has to be better than LA. Because LA, I feel like, has terrible soul food.
It's dramatically better.
I would imagine. I would not trust LA soul food.
Yeah.
I would trust you guys Mexican or you guys ethnic foods for sure, because there's a lot of ethnicities.
Some
that live
Asian
out here.
food.
Yeah,
Good
for
Asian
sure.
food out
Yeah,
here.
your Korean barbecue's hidden.
That last time he came here, he said he hasn't had better Korean barbecue
Korean
since he was
barbecue's
in
hidden.
Korea.
I love our Korean barbecue
Yeah.
spots. That's true. So we got good Asian and Mexican food. What's y'all Mexican food scene like out there? Where do you go for tacos in Atlanta?
I would go to Real Tacos. It's a new imprint. It's doing pretty good. Real Tacos, but like I said, it's not nothing to brag about.
It's not like ours.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think Atlanta has niggas back there cooking tacos. So they make
Niggas with dreads.
Yeah. So it's a little different, the taco market. But soul food and chicken wings, you can't go wrong. And then we have your high end steakhouses and stuff like that, or whatever. If you want to do some rich brother stuff, it'll work. You can get some decent food in there for sure.
Okay, bet. Well, when I go to Atlanta, I'll be sure to tap in with you to get all the good spots.
Right.
Palm trees in the chat. They also said that Tam is glowing. Your skin's glowing. You got a glow to you. Are you pregnant?
Oh my God, no.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, because we got big plans, girl. You can't be fucking up the money.
Dejon, I would like to have I have a great complaint with Tam about that.
About her being pregnant?
I have about her growing. Right? We got a gripe, bro.
What's going on? What you do?
Let's get into it, right?
Let's please. Let's go. Heat it
So
up.
there was a time that I heard that Tam only liked guys with six packs that were extremely muscular and things, right? So
Yeah.
I went ahead and removed my ticket to try to get on the Tam bus, right?
Okay, me too.
And then it cut right. You know what I mean? She doesn't like a fluffier guy.
Yeah, clearly.
And then it's been like a constant like whisper that like Tam may be aligning herself with Poetic Flacco. No, I don't know.
I heard that rumor too.
You see what I'm saying?
I heard that rumor
I don't
too.
know how truthful that is, but that nigga fluffy too, bro.
Got,
And
well,
I'm
not
like,
in his
well,
head. But yeah.
if I'm fluffy, you're fluffy. It's a whole bunch of fluffiness. Is he just that much more fluffier than us?
You know, he sent their $20 on Wednesday. Super chat.
Oh, he tricking. Oh, he tricking.
Am I lying? He
He's
sent their
tricking.
$20.
Blowing it up.
Yes. Well, clearly his weight loss surgery didn't work, but that doesn't matter to Tim.
As long as you got the money on for the fun, y'all.
Oh man.
Okay. I guess I got a trick.
But all right, did you guys see? This is another warm-up topic. Did you guys hear about Ruth Chris changing their dress code? They're stricter now. We're gonna react to that. This is one of our last warm-up topics.
I feel anytime a place starts pushing a dress code, it's because they want to get rid of the niggas.
Less black people, right?
Yes.
They tired of niggas going there getting that nasty ass stuffed chicken. I hate Ruth Chris. Hate it. I hate when people take me there for dates. I just despise it. So Ruth's Chris Steakhouse owners say they are cracking down on their dress code and putting it in to us baseball hat wearing brothers. Ruth Chris Steakhouse is reinforcing its dress code policy, and one of the items on the menu is baseball hats. The upscale steakhouse chain recently confirmed that it's cracking down on the attire rules across its locations, aiming to maintain the refined dining atmosphere the brand is known for. When I think of Ruth Chris, I think of hood power couples, meaning drug dealer / scammer and like a CNA or something like that, going out for Valentine's Day to have that nasty ass stuffed chicken. Let's react to what this brother had to say.
And I think everybody missed out one important thing he said in the video. He said it was one of his first times going to a high expensive restaurant like that. And it shows, because if you ever been to a high expensive restaurant like that multiple times, you will realize and see that nobody cares so much what you're wearing. As long as your paper is green and you know how to behave, nobody cares how you walk in the restaurant or how you dress or how you give off yourself. But then again, I understand the sagging part. Like, I get it, cool, pick up your pants, but nobody cares if you're wearing jeans and a bubble jacket, or if you're wearing shorts. Like, come on. If it was an NBA player, NBA players run in and out of those restaurants in sweatsuits and regular pants and regular attire. The invisible people, they wear regular stuff walking in and out of those restaurants. So why is it that when it's young black people, we gotta go in suits or dress appropriately? Like, let's not switch the narrative, or let's not think that we need a proper attire to walk into these places. No, you can walk into these places as you please, the same way they walk into these places as they please. At the end of the day, the ugly truth is that it's all about your status. Because who knows? Those young people, they could have been friends with the owners. They could have been like guy with the owners. Like, you would never know. It's all about status. Those young people could be there in and out probably twice a week.
I get what he's saying. I agree with him. There is a racial connotation to it.
Yes, but also, if you were raised well, or if you have any older black people in your life, they would tell you that when places like this start acting acting like that, it's just a call for you to stop spending your money there.
That's true.
Don't beg to spend your money in a place where they don't want you. They don't want to treat you like a person. You're coming there to spend money.
That's true.
So it should never be about nothing else besides, like he said, if you got that money in your hand when the check comes. Now, if y'all are in there being too niggerish, if you guys are yelling, if you're fighting with your baby mamas and daddies,
Twerking on the table.
if you guys are trying to TikTok in there because you've never been to Roof Clips before and you want to get your look off,
Splitting that check 20 ways.
oh, that kind of stuff will make them be, but it's more anti-poverty culture than anti-black.
Black. But to certain demographics, that's synonymous. They look at black as impoverished. They assume because you're black, you are broke, especially out here. Maybe not in Atlanta or Houston.
No, we got the money.
Yeah, but out here, black is associated with South Central being poor, poverty.
Compton.
Yeah. Personally, again, not a Ruth Chris fan, so I'm not offended by this because I would never be eating there. The times I have ate there, I didn't like the food. I didn't like their steak, and I hated that stuffed chicken. Cheese and chicken don't go together. Like if I'm cutting into a chicken breast and a bunch of cheese pop out, that's not appeasing. I like their Caesar salad, and I like to order a Manhattan if I'm forced to go to. Even when I got their lamb chops, they were gamey. So, Ruth Chris, do you guys enjoy that establishment?
No, go to
Nah,
Morton's.
it's a lot of better steakhouses and stuff you can go to.
Go to
Just
Morton's,
spend
same price range.
$200 for a steak.
Laurie's. Yeah, Fleming's is better.
Fleming's.
They got STK out here?
STK.
I haven't been, but there is an STK out here.
Fogo de Chao. You
Yeah.
got that bag on you.
Yeah, they're much better steakhouses.
Just went there a couple days ago.
I don't like that though. I don't like the whole no baseball caps. Obviously, as a bald brother, I like to wear a nice cap. I got a Barry Bonds type head, and it's shiny. So I do.
I think that if they're enforcing that kind of dress code, they are basically telling you that they don't value our business,
Yeah.
right? And that they don't think that losing our business is going to hurt them at all. I can remember a couple of years back, there was a restaurant named Houston's.
Yep, the same thing.
That tried to do the same thing or whatever in Atlanta, and T.I. and them was out there with loud horns or whatever, and they quickly recanted their demeanor or whatever. So once the money slows up, they'll figure out real quick that a baseball cap ain't that bad, but they must think as of right now that we don't need the black dollar, or we don't need the urban dollar, and they will quickly realize, I feel, that Negroes is some of the most money spendingest people when it comes to excessively expensive, overpriced shit, and it'll hurt their bottom line numbers, and they'll recant it.
The difference is Houston's food is actually good. Like the Houston's that was in Manhattan Beach, that used to be my go-to place for birthdays and special occasions, date night and all that. So Houston's food is actually slapping. So I was upset when they changed their dress code. I remember I went to a place called Sharky's. You know, Sharky's, Baja Sharky's, Manhattan Beach. They wasn't tripping on my hat, but they told me I couldn't come in because I had on sweatpants, like sweats just like this, like normal black sweatpants. But I'm looking, exactly, it's a bar on the beach, and I'm looking at a white dude with cargo shorts and thong sandals with his toes out. Yeah. So I'm like, so he could be in here with his toes out and cargo shorts, but I can't come in because I have on sweatpants. So that was my last time going to Sharky's, and he was white, I was black. And it just is what it is. So
I was gonna make that point about the whole fitted hat thing, because a lot of times, especially here in California, we have the whole laid back, relaxed style.
Yeah.
And these restaurants that'll tell you can't come in there in your LA fitted hat or whatever it is, your P hat. There will be a white boy in there with a trucker hat on.
But
Turn to the back.
I do think that in Cali, you guys take hats way more serious than the rest of the world, and so there are some ramifications that California hats may be different or whatever. If we wear a hat in Atlanta, it's because we like the Braves. If we wear a LA Dodgers hat, it's because we like the Dodgers. And here, from what I've been experiencing, well, not experiencing, but hearing, is that you guys' hat culture means something completely different.
It does. It can go left, which is why I only wear like LA or Dodgers hats for the most part. Because if you have on a Houston's hat or an Indians hat or a Sox hat, when you're black, because if you're not black, you can wear what you want. When you're black, unfortunately in LA, your hat could mean you are gang affiliated.
Right.
And it could cost you your life or a violent altercation or just some unnecessary bullshit that we ain't got time for as grown men.
And it's so bad, like it's so indoctrinated in us. I was on the stream and I said, oh yeah, I only have 2 hats. I have this LA County hat and I got a neighborhood hat. And it's a Yankees hat.
Crazy, right?
The Yankees hat is called a neighborhood hat.
Yeah, it's gonna be neighborhood, like neighborhood 16,
Anywhere else,
neighborhood
it's just
40.
a Yankees
Yes,
hat.
it's Yankees hat.
Yeah, it's just the Yankees. A lot of people from New York love Yankees.
Yeah.
And they wear it.
Yeah.
You know.
They colonized my mind.
Well, unfortunately, my
LA.
head's too big for caps, so you know, it is what it is.
That is definitely LA for you. All right, so it's my birthday weekend. We talked about me being in Aries, but I just want to let you guys know I will be hosting Culture Lounge tomorrow. Let me show you guys the flyer. It's a dope nightclub. Ray J just had an event there. Stephen G is hosting tonight, but I'm hosting tomorrow. Squad will be there. All my Project Homegirls will be there shaking ass. If you want to pull up, if you want bottle service, text this number. But me and my team will be there. And before we go, I'm going to do a night in LA stream with me and all the homegirls here, me and Squad. We're going to play some music, vibe out, pregame, then get in our cars and go to this venue. So, again, if you're in LA, you want to pop out, please pop out, but act accordingly. My friends don't play. What's next? All right, so this is a very personal topic for me. They are finally demolishing Inglewood High School, the high school I went to. It's getting like a $200 million makeover, but the videos are going viral of the demolition. Let's react to that.
Are you guys taking it personally? You know, LA is anti-nostalgia. They tear everything down, all your memories down. They tear them down and remodel them.
It was sentimental seeing it. I mean, so
I never
this the
got them. They
video.
said wasn't a.
And it's sentimental seeing it because like I grew up on this street. Like I used to live a block away from Inglewood High School.
Okay. Not you growing up by the Savoy.
Literally, your favorite spot. That's an old lady club. Kelly Price be performing there.
Kelly Price.
They got good tacos though, I guess. I heard on Belize nights.
Belize night.
It's crazy. I'm happy that the school is getting renovated. When I went there, I remember Jordan Brand donated like $2 million and redid our whole gym. But they're redoing the whole school. So D Smoke posted this. D Smoke, the rapper, signed to Snoop Dogg. What's the competition show he won? It's the show with
the rap. It was on Netflix.
yeah, with
Rhythm and
Lotto,
Flow.
Rhythm and Flow. He won that show. But I don't know him as D Smoke. I know him as Mr. Ferris. He was our Spanish teacher.
Wow.
When I went to Inglewood High School. Yes. He speaks Spanish, raps in Spanish, but he was a Spanish teacher. I think I checked out his class and went to Miss Lopez. I don't know.
Are you racist, Dejon? Did you not want to be taught Spanish by a black man?
I just thought it was weird. I checked out. But yeah, man, a lot of dope memories. My favorite memory of Inglewood High School was, and I see all my friends in the comments talking about it. Class of 2013, Go Sentinels. My favorite memory from high school was journalism class. I was the editor-in-chief of the Inglewood Sentinel newspaper, which leads to what I'm doing now. And shout out to Mr. Robert Chase because he was a white dude. He was the most like lenient. He didn't give a fuck what you could literally roll up weed in his class, come late when you want to. Like he didn't give a fuck. I used to do his grades. Like I used to literally give people their grades. Like he'll leave his laptop open. He'd be like, you can give him what you want, and I would grade the students' work, all of that. Like he just didn't give a fuck. But every month I made sure the newspaper was done. And of course, all them ignorant ass kids in the class, I would have to write their articles for them. So that was my favorite class, 4th period journalism class in I building. Damn, it is nostalgic. It's just real nostalgic thinking about my high school getting torn down. But I can't wait to see it when it's renovated. What's you guys' favorite high school memory?
My high school also kind of burned down. I went to Onimo on Western.
Oh,
and
shit.
that burning down led us to getting an actual school-looking building because before it used to look like a rehab or a jail or something. So now it has a big sign in the front. It looks cool. I guess my favorite high school memory, they tried to fire one of our teachers and we did a protest because we learned about that in school, like, resistance.
Right.
We made a bunch of signs and we refused to go to class.
Learned about your amendment rights.
Yeah. So we're like, no, you won't take Mr. Pop from us. We love him.
My favorite high school memory is every high school has a rival.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so our particular rival was this high school named Petersburg High School, and we had lost to Petersburg High School for 21 years in basketball.
Dang.
Right? But they had lost to us for 21 years in football. So my junior year, they beat us in football, and it was terrible. Of course, they just thrashed us in basketball because Petersburg was a little hood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So my senior year, the last game, like the last time we played them, we beat the living shit out of Petersburg High School, and you could not tell us that we were not rock stars. They posted in the paper 21 years over with. And, you know, I think we only won 5 games that year, but we felt like we won state just because we beat Petersburg. So,
Okay.
yeah. Sometimes, you know, that's all it takes. You know, that game right there made up for the other 18 that we lost because we beat Petersburg, and that was our Super Bowl. So
Our rival was Monkey Slide, aka Morning Slide. We call him Monkey Slide.
still throwing shade, see?
Always. Kaylin for real is actually having like an open tournament basketball game there this Saturday. I was like, dang, I should go, but it's like I would never set foot on. And it's crazy because even though I lived a block away from Inglewood High School, meaning like when the bell, if I ditched, I could hear the bells ringing from my bedroom, right? But I still was on like permit. My home school is Morningside because like that street, Lime Street, is the cutoff for, even though that's on the other side of Inglewood, like, and I'm literally right here by the high school. But for whatever reason, if you live past Lime, you're supposed to go to Monkey Slide. So my first day of school in high school was Monkey Slide. Yes, and I went and I was like, I'm not going here. Like, this school looks dirty. And then my whole family went to Inglewood. So my mom went to Inglewood, aunts, uncles, like everybody in my family went to Inglewood historically. My best friend's mom, like, so yeah, I had to go. So I was on permit. That's probably why I never got into like actual trouble, because if you got in trouble on a permit, you got sent to your home school. So that's why I would never I would fight, but I would fight in a way where I wouldn't get caught. And I would like cuss a teacher out.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I was verbally abusive to teachers. I called teachers by their first names. I never called them Mr. This, Mr. That. I would always call teachers whatever their name was. I was disruptive. I remember what's Miss Morrison's first name? I forgot. I used to call her that though. And so food, I had food class. I had an F. I had an F in food, and I can cook, and I'm fat, right? She was a bitch. She hated me because I was fat and I refused to eat healthy. Like, she'd be like, "What you have for dinner?" I'd be like, some chocolate ice cream. She'd be like, "You are what you eat." So anywho, senior year, it was time to do finals so we can graduate. And like everybody's taking a test, and I finished first. And she said, like, when you're done with your test, bring it and set it on my desk. So I finished my test. I took it to her desk. She says, "I'm not taking your paper right now. Go sit down. I'll take everybody else's paper first. Then you bring me yours." And I said, "Really, bitch?" And I swear to God, I grabbed every book off her shelf and threw it around her classroom. I took her trash can and walked around her classroom and threw it everywhere. Security came and got me. The only reason I didn't get suspended or in trouble, my mother came up to school and like, I don't know, my mother had a way of getting me out of trouble. She just was like, she's like, "My son has mental problems." Yeah, he needs anger management. Why don't you send him to his counselor? Why are you trying to suspend him? XYZ. So I ended up having to go to the counselor about that incident. But other than that, I never got like kicked out of school or suspended or anything like that.
Apparently, the Morningside Inglewood beef is decades old because my mom also went to Inglewood High, and something happened where she has to go to Morningside, and she only lasted a couple days. She has her suspension paper in her yearbook.
It's crazy.
So,
We hate it. We hate Monkey Slide. It's dusty. I won't even be friends with you if you went to that school. It's really, really dusty. That's why me and Ash Bash always get into it. Like, it's really, really a dusty high school. Inglewood High School is the creme de la creme of high schools in LA. It's probably one of the best high schools, and now it's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait to see it. So shout out to them. The last thing I want to say about Inglewood High. So I graduated in 2013. In 2014, Inglewood High went viral because the teachers teacher union or whatever had stole over like $1 million. And we're taking trips to China and all of this, and they weren't upgrading the school. This was all over the news. They had riots. All the students walked out. They turned over the security cards. They were setting fires. This was all over the news. I'm in CSUN in college. I'm like, damn, why y'all wait till I leave to turn the fuck up? But I remember there was this bitch named Miss Lake.
Oh, shit.
And her fat ass, rest in peace, she ran the student store. So she used to sell the Big Texases and shit. That's how I got fat. You know the Big Texas, the cinnamon roll.
I know exactly what you're talking
and
about.
I used to heat mines up. But nonetheless, she ran the student store. Come to find out, she stole over $300,000 from the student store. That money was supposed to go towards senior activities. We didn't have any senior activities. They took us to a park, and we had like a barbecue at the end of the year. That was our only senior
She got a
activity.
little extension on her house.
She ran off with all that money, but God don't play because she dropped dead like a year after. I promise you.
Opinions of John Paul is John Paul is John Paul.
She dropped dead. Miss Lake dropped dead. Anybody went to Inglewood when I went? No. Miss Lake stole over $300,000. They was looking for her, and it come out she dropped dead because she stole the kids' money. That shit is the truth. But Dark Rainbow Origins is crazy.
Yeah, for real. Destruction.
I have always had a temper and have been a terrible person. I will admit that. All right, so Nietzsche, we're gonna play a game called Fuck, Marry, Kill. I'll let you ponder. You got to give them 3 options, 3 females. Okay. I'm gonna give you. This is an easy one. Let's go. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion.
I'm killing Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh my God.
Immediately. Any black woman that puts a black man in jail when he knows that he didn't shoot her.
It was
she
Kelsey.
Knows that,
it was Kelsey.
And knows that her best friend did it and still lets a black man go to jail and still puts on the front and still, we're off in that bitch. And
Okay.
I said that. I'm gonna fuck Cardi B because she obviously doesn't have any emotional intelligence enough to goddamn keep a relationship. And so, and I'm pretty sure, it's pretty fun behind that BBL. And
Okay.
she doesn't care about her marriage. So hey, why should I? Shouts out to Offset. He won the Super Bowl. And we're going to marry Nicki Minaj because out of those 3 ladies, she's the only one that has had a successful marriage or a successful relationship, even though she seems to like to date men that are cheerleaders to her.
Okay, Mr. Petty. All right, for sure. Your turn.
Okay, I'm giving you Candace Owens,
Okay.
Roxy from 106 in Park, or Wendy Williams.
Who?
Fuck, marry, kill.
I'm gonna kill Wendy Williams.
Damn.
Her big back ass.
She lost a lot of weight.
Back shaped like a linebacker. And the reason why is because Wendy Williams has made a career of just slaughtering not just black men, black women as well. She kind of started trash media and trash radio. I think that we as journalists have to have a certain level of responsibility for the stuff that we put out, and I don't think that she ever had a filter or any kind of couth of who she tore down to make sure that she rose up. So we're gonna kill her. You said Roxy and who else?
Candace Owens.
I'm gonna fuck Candace Owens because I think that Candace Owens need a real nigga in her life to kind of just By the time I finish with Candace Owens, that motherfucker will be rocking a Barack Obama t-shirt. By the time I finish with her, she just need a real nigga in her life. She just need a motherfucker, motherfucker to bend her ass over, tell her shut the fuck up, and go in the motherfucking room. So I think Candace Owens needs some real nigga dick. So we're gonna smash the hell out of Candace Owens. We're gonna give her some of this goddamn, southern black snake. And I think that she will remember and recall that she is a black woman. And then we'll marry the other one because she doesn't trigger me
Roxy.
as much.
She's a side piece, though.
Yeah, side piece makes the best girls because you can tell the side piece anything. She's literally somebody. Side piece knows everything. You can be honest with your side piece because she respects you for who you are. If all my players know, the side chick knows everything that's going on in the main chick's life, in the main chick's world, and the man can be totally honest with the side chick because she totally accepts him for who he is. That's why she exists. So, side chicks make great wives sometimes. So, yeah, we're going to marry Roxy, but we're definitely off on Wendy.
All right, I got one last one. This is going to be a good one. Monique, Queen Latifah, or fat Jennifer Hudson. Not new Jennifer Hudson. I'm talking about, and I am telling you, Effie White Jennifer Hudson.
Damn, can I take a shot?
Gotta pick.
Kill fat Jennifer Hudson, Monique,
and Queen Latifah.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Not too much.
Not too much on Dana.
I'm gonna. Oh gosh. Ugh.
You gotta pick.
Oh, that's disgusting. I'm going to kill Queen Latifah because there's no way I'm fucking her.
Why not?
No.
She got face
She's
card.
gonna try to fuck me. But no, I'm not allowing a woman with bigger muscles. No, not at all.
The Equalizer?
You talking about set it off, Queen Latifah? That's the last
Cleo.
time I really remember. No, I'm
Equalizer.
not fucking Queen Cleo. It's not happening. So we're gonna off her just
right.
because of the fact that I don't want him engaged in anything sexual with that woman. We're going to fuck Fat Jennifer Hudson because out of those three, she's somewhat the cutest, I would say, or at least the most sexually attractive.
Okay.
And I'll be able to get that off. We're gonna marry Monique for the money
Okay.
and cheat on her with Jennifer Hudson.
Monique don't let shit go though. Monique gonna bring up shit from 20 years ago.
Yeah,
you
it's
still owe me
cool.
an apology.
But you know, the beautiful thing about Monique, if she mentions you, it goes viral, so I'll use it to catapult my career. So I'll just marry her, cheat on her, she'll get mad, go live about it, and I'll be on Love and Hip Hop at the very least.
They said Jennifer Hudson got crazy conspiracies on God because them family members just out of there. Next thing you know, Oscar, this, that, and the third. All right. Somebody said Mary Latifah, she brings back more females than Hollywood Connection.
I just the last time I remember seeing Queen Latifah was on Set It Off, and that's that Cleo.
There's so many blockbuster films
just-
since then.
Last
Last Holiday, Beauty Shop. She's played feminine roles just right with Common. Latifah is gorgeous.
I'm not saying she's ugly. I just see Cleo. So I'm killing off Cleo. Maybe not Queen Latifah, but Cleo, yeah. I can't. No, you're not strapping me down.
Anybody else got any fuck, marry, kill options for Nietzsche?
Oh my gosh. Can you give me a little bit better?
Chat, any fuck, marry, kill three. Give us 3 females for Nietzsche to either fuck, marry, or kill.
Oh man.
They keep calling bro back there ODM Slim.
ODM
And it's-
Slim.
yeah, that's offensive.
Talk about fella. They're calling some guy named ODM Slim.
Yeah, Google him, you'll crash out. He kept trying to hook me up with his gay sign, but he did. But
Okay.
yeah, Queen Latifah is a cover girl. But all right, Nietzsche, how about you tell us your top 5 West Coast rappers of all time before we get into your Q&A?
Oh, Tam, Jalik, or Lena. Oh, that's fucked up.
Ooh, that's good.
Messy.
Fuck me. I want to play this one too. I want to play this one too.
Oh man. Okay. I'm going to start with Mary. I'm going to start with fuck. I'm going to fuck Lena just because it'll probably pay me more than everybody else.
Okay.
And she's probably really good at it. No disrespect to Adam.
Obviously.
But she's probably really good at it.
Professional.
I'm going to marry Jalik. Jalise. I'm going to marry Jalise simply because of the fact that, one, she's a very beautiful woman. I think that she just, some of her crash outs that I've seen, I think that she just needs a strong man to lead her in the right direction and kind of keep her emotionally grounded. And the reason that we're going to off Tam is because she's cheating on me with Flacco.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right?
That makes sense.
You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
So get her out of here. She wants Flacco.
I don't know. Jalise got like a 10-year restraining order on her baby daddy. So
Yeah,
good
that mean
luck.
that pussy good.
Technically,
That mean that pussy good.
technically,
Yeah,
in
any
Spanish,
woman
that's
that
how
you
you
gotta
say
put a
that.
restraining order on.
Yeah.
Anytime you gotta call her out, that's some good cat. That's some good cat. Toxic women have the best cat because they fuck you with everything they
What
got.
if it's bony?
With everything they
They
got.
fuck you with everything they got because in their mind they
Skin's
love
like
you
a
at that
base.
particular moment in time. Yeah, shouts out to Jalise.
I don't know if she got like a fat one. It looks like she got more of this than. But anywho,
See, y'all know Jalise different. I've only met her twice, and I don't. I'm not exactly involved in West Coast politics.
Yeah.
The person that I met, she was cool as fuck.
Oh, off camera, okay.
And she's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's not
pretty.
like that
She's pretty.
motherfucker fine. So I've only seen certain aspects. I think she was throwing something one time, and then another time she was trying. Yeah, women like that, they just need to get piped down, and they'll chill out.
okay, Beck, can you last one, Beyonce, Rihanna, or Sierra?
Oh my gosh. We're killing Sierra
Cece?
off rip because the things that she continues to disrespect baby Future's father with is just really, really disrespectful. The child has a famous father. The child has a rich father. There's nothing wrong with the child's name. I don't know why you have to add a hyphen on the child's name. The fact that it seems like, and just as of recently, when he was interviewed, that the child was calling Russell Wilson dad like he didn't already have a dad. It really rubbed me the wrong way as a father, and as a father that I can only imagine if my baby mama would marry somebody and try to just erase the fact that I'm there. It just seems like she purposely tries to do this, and I think it's probably because Future's career hasn't faltered since her and him have, split separate ways, and I think she used that child as a weapon. That's just my opinion. I'm not exactly a Sierra fan, and she's from Atlanta, and I know the guy that signed her. It's one of my dopest friends in the industry with Jazzy Faye. But yeah, we're getting rid of Sierra. Mary. I'm gonna marry Rihanna simply because of the fact that Beyonce's already married, and Rihanna got that bag, and it seems like she's okay with taking care of her man. Because I need a sugar mama at this point in time. I've been working too hard. I'm definitely ready to be in my soft nigga era. For sure. Pay my bills.
I know what's the tweet of the week.
Yeah.
I'm ready to be in my soft nigga era, bro. We should definitely embrace our soft nigga era.
I think that people should embrace that side.
For sure.
Kendu Isaacs.
And I'm going to fuck Beyonce because anytime that a woman is cheating on a man that protects and provides for her, she is going to fuck you with the utmost energy. So if I was to get that cat, no disrespect to Jay-Z, it's going to be phenomenal because she knows that she is violating and risking it all. So she's going to make sure that it's memorable.
The night of her life.
You don't have any pushback for his Sierra take as far as the co-parenting or lack thereof?
Yeah, we can argue about that.
I'm anti-baby mama, baby daddy.
Oh.
So I'm never going to speak up on either side of that argument because I feel like y'all are both wrong. It's very ghetto what you're doing. And ghetto decisions lead to ghetto results. And now you got your kid in this house with this rich football player, wholesome Christian man, and you have your auxiliary kids with him. Your in wedlock kids, and you want to make them
I just
all
don't
match.
like. Yeah, I just don't
so
like
you want
it.
to give him the last name too because he don't feel left out in the house. I get what she's trying to do, but it does still.
And I don't like the way she tries to paint him as this perfect man when he was cheating on his girlfriend when he got with her. Like he's not this rich, monogamous, non-cheating ass dude.
But maybe to her he is. Like he
cheated. The same way you get him is the same way you lose him, right? Now if he's cheating on this bitch to get with her, then obviously what you think
he's gonna cheat on you.
Oh, okay.
Which brings us to our next selection: Mary J. Blige, Mariah Carey, or that mistress bitch, Alicia Keys.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Okay. Mary J.
Who also was a mistress bitch to Case, because Case was married.
Shouts out to Case. I actually know. Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet. We'll talk about that offline.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Yeah, 'cause that's a headline. Kate. You said Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys.
Mariah Carey.
And Mariah Carey. Fuck, Mary, kill. Now I am unfamiliar that Alicia Keys. Oh, you said Alicia Keys was a mistress.
Yeah,
Swiss
beats Mashonda.
Yeah.
He was married when they got together.
Fuck, Mary, kill. I don't have an issue with any of these women. We're gonna kill Mariah Carey because she left Nick Cannon.
And on them kids, but I guess.
Yep. We're gonna fuck her. We're gonna kill her because she left them kids. We're gonna fuck Alicia Keys because once again, anytime a married woman is cheating on her husband, sparks are gonna fly, even though it's totally wrong. But she's gonna give it her all, and Mary J will. Oh yeah, Mary J. She be paying them niggas, didn't she have to pay them? Oh
Kendu
yeah, I'm
Isaacs.
definitely marrying Mary J.
Kendu, yeah.
I'm marrying Mary J.
$130,000 a month.
Money.
$130,000 a month.
I'm with it, bro. All I gotta do is stick her down for 6 months, and I'm done. I'm retired for life. Mary J. for sure. Give me Mary J. for 1,000.
Mary's a trick. She left Kendu. He gets $130,000 a month. And then now she's dating her bodyguard.
I was gonna say, and she gonna let you be her manager, Nietzsche.
Yep, she gonna let you run a career,
I'm definitely
executive
marrying
produce,
Mary J.
publishing, all of that. So
Yeah, by the time I finish with her music will be good again. Because you know Mary J. makes better music when she's depressed.
They're on my bumper right
music
now.
will be
She
good.
dropped a song called "Something Love" today. All her fans are cursing me out because I commented, "This sounds bad." I'm literally, it's like at 1,000 likes. A lot of people agree with me, but a lot of people are like, and I'm like, it sounds terrible.
Mary J. makes better music when she is depressed and mentally abused.
But she has some hits when she was happy. "Be Without You," "Just Fine,"
I hate
"Family
Mom.
Affair." Like she has some big hits
It's
when she was
okay,
happy
but
too.
not
But
gonna
not.
cry.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
I Can Love You.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I agree.
When that woman is going through something, the music that comes out. Yeah, let me put Mary J. back on the billboards.
All right, before we play West Nietzsche, give me your top 5 West Coast rappers of all time.
Top 5 West Coast rappers of all time.
Yeah.
Coming from a Southern person. Oh, man. In at number 5, we're gonna go Roddy Ricch. You know why? Because he sounds like an Atlanta nigga.
Okay.
Thank you for
All
saying
right,
that.
he
I
sounds
agree.
just like an Atlanta nigga. He had his first single came from Atlanta niggas production, Southside Cashes. We're gonna go 5 with Roddy Ricch. Number 4, we're gonna go Ice Cube, because I think that Cube, 1, has one of the best diss records ever made. 2, just the way he was able to pivot in his career. I mean, it's phenomenal, and he's still just a huge pillar in hip hop. 3, we're gonna go Kendrick Lamar. I'm a Draker. I'm gonna put that out there. I am a Draker. Okay, but K. Dot definitely is lyrically insane, and I'm not gonna play with that. I'm not gonna dilute that. I'm still a Draker though, and I thought before Not Like Us, Drake was washing that nigga. And then Not Like Us came, and then we just had to go sit down and go play in the corner because the West Coast was partying. I remember when it happened because Drake had dropped that the shit with the van was coming, and I'm like, oh man. I'm like, yo, this is hard. I'm like, he got the van. Oh man, the video coming out, and 30 minutes later, Kendrick was like, nope. Boom. Okay, battle over. Yeah, let's just go home. So that's number 3. Number 2. Snoop D-O-double-G, who I truly believe is the biggest rapper of all time as far as popularity, visibility wise. Snoop still is. He's the only guy that can make a porn tape and do cooking videos with Martha Stewart. The guy has no limit of the things that he can achieve. And they want to argue with me about Kendrick. I know. I'm purposely standing you, Kendrick guys. And number 1, you think I'm gonna say Tupac?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say.
You can say DJ Quick. I don't know what you gonna say.
It's Tupac.
Okay.
Had to be,
Tupac,
yeah.
Just because of the Tupac after death, and there's a reason why I say that, because I truly believe that Pac was not appreciated, kind of like Nipsey, was not appreciated to his full capacity until after passing. But either way, when society and the culture really did just examine how dope Pac was afterwards, I think that his body of work has stood the test of time. So for sure,
That's a fact. I do feel like Tupac was a legend and an iconic artist while alive. He sold a lot of records, was a movie star, was just a phenomenon while alive, but it grew in depth as well, which was kind of his intention with the whole Machiavelli thing.
right. Shouts out Warren G. He was just on my show not too long ago.
Okay,
Shout out Warren G.
Yeah, Warren G. All that. He has some
Barbecue
barbecue
sauce?
rub. Yeah, he gave me a whole thing of barbecue, and it's good.
Okay.
That shit's good.
I be seeing Uncle Warren on the grill.
Yeah,
on
shouts
social
out
media.
Warren G.
Invite us to a barbecue.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you ready to play West West?
That was tough right there, Dejon, because me being from the South, we just don't listen. A lot of them don't really register over there as much. But
Well, let me ask you before we play West West then, what is your take on West Coast and LA rap today? Not old school rap, but how do you feel about new West Coast, new LA rappers now?
okay, I understand that it may not be made for me at this point in my life, and so I've learned not to be the older guy that just hates all new shit, because I believe that's how every older people fall off, you know what I'm saying? So I've learned to embrace certain sounds and embrace certain things. Do I know the heavy hitters and the players? No, but I do respect whatever is coming up from the trenches or from the streets or from the youth. There's a reason why they love it, and if it's not for you, applaud it and adapt to it rather than be the odd man out, because I think a lot of old niggas come with this mentality of back in my day, well, it's not your fucking day anymore. This is the day it is. Adapt to the time, adapt to the sound, and that's what it is. If not, go listen to Pac and ride in your fucking goddamn 6'4". You know what I'm saying? So I am not the older guy. I'm the OG that's trying to help a young nigga get up. I'm not the OG that's trying to tear a nigga down.
Do any of our new rappers get played out there? Are you hearing any of our artists play in Atlanta or in the South? When you're out and about or on the radio or in the clubs, are you hearing us?
Hell
Plead the feet. No.
They have so much music in Atlanta. If you turn
Atlanta
on the
really
radio
plays
station,
Atlanta, bro.
it plays Atlanta. You go into the
Atlanta plays Atlanta.
The Crab Oil, they're playing The Dream. Shawty is a 10. Like, they're playing their music. They're not
We
playing.
played our shit. And some Memphis.
Okay.
They play some Memphis, and then they go back to some Atlanta shit. You might get a couple of Florida guy songs, then you go back to some Atlanta shit.
But that's also, I think, why their songs take off so big. Like the Take Me Through There, and the whole, because they make it big. They make it big there first, so it automatically, and the internet is not regional. So once it's big in Atlanta, that's how the rest of the country it gets not forced on us,
But it's like we play their songs out here, but they don't play our songs out there. So that means that you guys don't like our music for the most part. And I just want to know, why don't Atlanta natives or down south natives, for the most part, like our music?
It was hot as shit.
You getting hot?
Goodness gracious.
Out of nowhere?
Man, what happened to that water you had? You had some water and shit?
Would you like, could you get
Goodness
some water,
gracious,
please?
huh? What is this episode brought to us by?
He
She
wants
really
a
got me some
sponsor.
water. Brother, I will say that I don't believe that it's nothing wrong with West Coast artists. I just truly believe that there is so much talent in Atlanta that we don't have time for anyone else.
That's a polite way of
there,
putting it.
There is a motherfucker that blows up out of Atlanta, Georgia every year for the past 20-some odd years, minus 2 years ago when we had a drop for like a year or two.
Okay.
There is so much talent, so much music, and the industry is, the machine is there in Atlanta that we just don't got time. You know what I mean? I want to listen to Belly Gang Kush. I want to listen to the new YK Nice record. I don't have time to see who is popping over here. You know what I'm saying? Because YK Nice came to my birthday party, and you know what I mean? And so it's just like the culture is so alive in Atlanta that we don't have time. Now, given when West Coast artists do come over, we embrace them, because I remember when Nipsey was moving around that motherfucker like he was from the West Side. You know what I'm saying? And when they do, but a lot of them don't come over there. So how can we embrace something that we may not be familiar with or has not taken the time to come out there to rock with us? But
I think that's another big difference from Atlanta than out here. Our people, even when they are like bubbling or popping, like the Yaya song or any song that's kind of bubbling in LA, they're not outside as much as people in Atlanta. Like, I'll go to Atlanta, YK, she'll be at the club, they'll be at the places, they'll be out, like where you can see them performing or you can mingle with them.
You can go to the strip club right now, day shift, niggas is in there getting their record broke.
Yeah, but out here, it's like, we had an artist, I forgot, was it Rimble? That was like, he didn't want to perform at all.
He's only performed one time. That was at the Pop Out with Kendrick. He's never had another show. And he
can
signed to Warner Records
See?
for
You know what
5-6
I'm saying?
years.
And no disrespect to bro. I mean, if it works for him, it works for him. But that's not going to hit Atlanta if you don't even go outside in your own city.
Get
So
along.
because I've never heard that name before. So it's just like,
You're not going to, because he doesn't go outside his house.
They don't like,
yeah, that's a mentality shift. But I mean, maybe with the right narratives and the right information, that one of these younger artists will get up there and get off their ass and get to moving around.
Hopefully so.
Because the last West Coast nigga that really came out in Atlanta and really was moving around was Roddy Ricch. And he sounds like an East Side nigga. I thought he was from the East Side. I'm like, because Cassius Jay, that's my guy. I'm like, okay, he got Atlanta beat on him every season. And I'm like, okay, this nigga from the East Side. Like, now you from Cali. I'm like, what?
From Compton, yep.
Like, I would have thought he was. Yeah, so yeah, they don't come out there. So if they don't come out there, it's hard. You know what I mean? It's the same situation. Like, you probably never heard of, I don't fucking know, Young Book. Mm-hmm. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But there's some artists in Atlanta that are big in their market, but they just haven't made it outside.
I fuck with Johnny Cinco.
That's my guy.
I like Johnny Cinco. That's an underground Atlanta artist that I do fuck with.
Okay, Dejon.
Yeah.
Okay, you're making up for that Atlanta Rap Report card now.
I remember he dogged the Atlanta Rap Report card.
Picks on that motherfucker.
They were so mad that I put Russ on there, but Russ is from Atlanta. Yeah, he's from Atlanta though. Yeah, there was a YC on there. I'm like, he's from Atlanta. He has it hanging on his fridge to this day. He has that report card. But all right. So let's play West West. You ready?
Let's go.
We're going to give you two options, Nisha. You cannot say both. This isn't Drink Champs. You have to pick Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg.
I'm going with Ice Cube. Why? Because the last show that I ever did as a rapper was performing for Ice Cube's Big Three when it came to Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay.
And I love the transition that he's made from music to film, which is a transition that I'm currently making right now in my efforts. So Ice Cube is definitely a prototype of what I want to model myself after.
Bet.
We love it. E40 or Too Short?
Too short, because I can understand what the fuck he's saying.
Oh God, shade.
Shade.
Is that shade?
Yes.
That's honest.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
E40 does have a certain
And hold on, let's be
vernacular.
real. And Too Short has a lot of Southern type records.
Yes, he does.
We play short in Atlanta.
Okay.
Bitch, we play short. You know what I'm
And
saying?
his collabs with Lil Jon and
You know
stuff.
what I mean?
Yeah.
E40, I know. I'm familiar with. Sprinkle Me, baby. Yup. Nope. I'm familiar with the big records or whatever, but it's not like short. Bitch. That shit hits a little different.
Dr. Dre or DJ Quick?
Dr. Dre. It's not close.
Okay, YG or Tyga?
And you're not from LA if you got to pick this one.
I have to be honest here. Mm-hmm. I know more of Tyga's catalog than YG's.
I bet, because Tyga has way more hits.
I know way more of Tyga's catalog than YG. I have ingested more of YG's content than Tyga's. Mm-hmm. Right? I remember the blood dicky suit with the church socks and shoes. That's when I see YG. That's what I see. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with Tyga because he had the hits for me.
Okay.
Tyga. If you're from LA, you're gonna pick YG.
Of course they are.
Yeah, but non-natives. All right, RJ or Joe Moses? Let's see if he knows.
Who
that.
and who?
See,
You don't know RJ or Joe Moses? I'm sorry, this chair
Does
hurts.
not make it out of
Who
here.
and who?
Those are like two legends in LA, RJ and Joe Moses. Joe Moses kind of predates YG by a little bit. As far as ratchet music, he's known as like the godfather of LA ratchet.
Right.
And then RJ was YG's artist. Like he was signed to YG and Mustard. So he comes from that camp. Both dope artists, legendary LA, but never broke outside of LA. Neither one ever made it outside of California musically. Go ahead.
Okay, Draco or Nipsey?
I'm gonna go with Nip. And the reason I'm gonna go with Nip is because posthumously, the impact. I mean, I think he's another one that people. Every time that people say they're a Nipsey fan, I ask them. I say, name 5 Nipsey songs before Victory Lap, and most of them can't.
They
do
can't.
it.
Exactly.
So how the hell are you a Nipsey fan if you can't name 5 songs before his last album before he passed?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I think that posthumously, people were able to go back and really appreciate the type of music. Because when you go back and listen to them records, like shit was jamming. You know what I'm saying? Because before Victory Lap, most of the world I heard last time that I checked, because it was on top of World Star for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And so I think posthumously, people were able to really appreciate Nipsey Hussle's, catalog.
And then if you ask the LA native, especially if you're going off impact and influence, they're going to say Draco because we have a million Draco clones. So it's interesting to see. I love playing West West with non-LA natives because we get a different perspective. Also, send them super chats in, or you can cash app. Welcome to Tams directly. Send it sock it right to her pocket.
Hey.
Where I'm at, Tam. 03 Greedo or Kaylin for real?
03 Greedo, simply because I've actually heard that name.
Okay.
You've never heard of Kaylin for real?
No.
Dang, and he has some fans in Atlanta. He does shows occasionally in Atlanta, but okay.
I've heard it, but not as much as 03 Greedo.
Okay.
Bino or Blast?
Y'all doing too much now. The fuck?
You don't know them?
Yeah, doing too much right
Okay,
now.
what about the next one?
You don't know Bino or Blast?
Who and who?
No.
That is crazy.
And who?
Blue Bucks Clan or Shoreline Mafia?
Shoreline Mafia.
Okay. Lefty Gunplay or Peso?
Lefty Gunplay, because I know he was on that Kendrick song. Mm-hmm. And I think that bro has there's a star power there, just off the little bit that I've seen, like just of because people can have great music, but they're not stars, right? And then you have people that are stars that don't have great music.
Yeah.
I've heard some of his records, but you put that camera in front of that kid's face, he has something. It's an it factor that you can't teach.
It factor.
For sure. So shout out to Lefty Gunplay.
Bravo the Bag Chaser or Roddy Rax? He doesn't know those
You know those
people.
Okay, the Chronic or Doggy Style.
Okay, let's go. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a damn shame.
Chronic or we're gonna go to Chronic.
All right.
Just because every record is a no skip. It is a production masterpiece, and still emulated to this day.
All right, Crenshaw by Nipsey or Victory Lap by Nipsey?
I'm gonna go with Victory Lap, just because it was monumental that posthumously that everybody, gravitated to it. I had a Nipsey Hussle room in my studio, just because people wanted to book it because it was Blue and Nipsey, and it was so his aura posthumously was so huge that it reached the world.
I was in the studio yesterday and they also had a Nipsey room.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, it's common.
My Crazy Life or Good Kid, Mad City. My Crazy Life is YG and Good Kid.
Good
Mad
kid,
City.
good kid, for sure. And that project was everything it was supposed to be. I remember I was on the radio back then when Kendrick came out, and we were playing that shit non-fucking stop. Poetic Justice, we played it till it was
Love that song. Love it.
like played it hour on the hour. So yeah, Good Kid, Mad City.
All right, Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society?
Damn,
Tough one, huh?
damn, bro. Ricky.
Oh
I'm
God.
gonna go with Boys in the Hood.
Post my meme for the Reddit.
Ricky. Yeah, Boys in the Hood. Just man, so many legends in that film, and just what it meant to like that. Being from the South, that's what we saw the West. We saw you guys through the movies.
You thought it was all like that?
We
Like that's all
literally-
LA is.
Yeah.
Menace to Society, The Wood,
Friday.
Boys in the Hood, Friday for sure. That's my top movie of all time. So if you put it on the West, it's gonna be Friday. Doesn't matter what it is. It's not-
Okay.
That's our top movie of all time.
Okay.
No, for sure.
That's
You know what I'm
dope,
saying?
too.
And so, yeah, we what we lacked in musical knowledge as far as from the West Coast, the films, it painted a vivid picture. Where we want to go to the house where Friday was at and go walk that street with the long palm trees.
Okay.
Because for us, that is California.
Yeah. Okay, Friday or next Friday?
Friday.
Here we go.
Friday over everything.
Friday After Next or The Wash?
You're a communist.
I've had those allegations.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna have to go Friday After Next just because.
The Wash is a great film.
Great fucking film, but
Great film.
Friday franchise is Friday franchise. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Friday.
Okay, respect.
Okay,
Just
I have a
because of the
question before we go on to our next topic. Because you mentioned your film aspirations,
Right.
And you've been on this since I met you at the host competition. You said you want to have your own network, you want
Right.
to make original content. So, are you more of a Ice Cube original content or a Master P original content? Because you said you're going to Tubi.
Yeah, well, Tubi is a platform that embraces independent filmmakers, and so seeing the fact that coming in, I will be an independent filmmaker. Of course, it's gonna lean to that, and I've been a part of some really successful Tubi movies, like Glow Street was the top movie on Tubi for like 3 months, and I saw the checks that Kodak and them got, and I was like, oh, and then I realized that they used my scene to promote the film. When you go on the scene, it's my scene. I'm like, you only had 2 scenes in this film. Why'd y'all use my scene? And then the director, Vinny, he's like, because people know your face. And I'm like, oh shit, I sold the film? Oh motherfucker, I'm about to sell my own film on this shit. So, no, Ice Cube is definitely the prototype. Given no disrespect to what Master P did, whatever, but I think Cube took the culture, the grittiness of the culture, and took it mainstream. And I think that that's a lane that I could definitely get in.
Okay. Put me in one of your Tubi movies.
Huh?
Put me in one of your Tubi movies.
I would love to see Tam on Tubi.
Put Tam in a Tubi movie?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm going to make you a cheating slut.
Oh my God.
that's acting.
Yes.
That is acting.
Exactly. I want to see her range. I want to see her inside. I would not put you in anything
Clerical.
that is normal like you. Yeah, no, fuck no. I want you to be a cheating slut that is emotionally unstable, crashing out, slashing tires, because I think that it will I think that you will play the part instead of playing you.
Yes,
You
I'm
know
a
what I'm
method
saying?
actress.
Right. I would want to see you play the part. And I think that it'll register on camera amazing.
All right, prepare for me to be a cheating, gold digging hoochie mama.
Right.
Speaking of gold digging, Todd Tucker and Candy Burris have officially divorced. We were supposed to talk about this the other day, but we left it off, so we got to run it back. But this is the perfect cast to have this topic with. So Candy Burris clarifies divorce settlement, says lump sum payment to Todd Tucker was to even out property assets. Let's check it out.
Joint, you know, everything is split evenly. Even when it comes to the financial part of it, we had properties together that we had to split equally. And, basically it's just, so we just have to end up with equal equity. And so, as far as I guess it said who got what properties, if I ended up with one more, I just had to pay the difference of. So we are still equal in what we got.
Gotcha.
It's just because I ended up with more on the property side, then I just paid the difference of. So it's not like I had to pay him. You get what I'm saying?
I got
Maybe
you.
still.
What was the, but in the settlement, from what I'm going off of what TMZ is reporting, and from what they're reporting a number. I believe it's like $426,000.
Right. What I'm saying is, if you read the whole thing, which is, I guess, is open to the public.
Yeah.
We have to be equal in the equity that we have in the properties that we own together.
Got you. Okay, so that's separate. Is that
No.
separate? Oh, that's also
No,
so
that's
where-
not
how they
separate.
got
It's
to
all
that number.
together.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is we have to be equal in what we both take out of the properties. So
Gotcha.
if we didn't sell the properties and we just did it based off of, well, I'm gonna take these two, you take whatever, but my properties may be worth more, then I have to pay the difference so that we're both still equal.
Got
You
you.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
That just seems messy and a lot of work. Also, before we go, I want to add that it has been reported that Todd Tucker and his attorneys filed for this to be public because this couldn't have been sealed, these actual details. But Todd wanted, and his attorney reportedly wanted these details to
Shouts
be
out to that
public
black man.
knowledge.
Shouts
So
out to that black
what's
man.
your guys' take on this? I'll let you guys go back and forth.
Go ahead, Tim.
I think that is terrible. But shout out to Candy for being wise and having a prenup at the beginning of this, because Todd did work on the production team of the show.
Yeah.
More lore about why you ladies should not date people that work for you or adjacent to you or your manager or no shit like that.
Not to cut you off, but she's a serial offender of that because I
Yes.
feel like she always sleeps with whoever she's working with. In Escape, she slept with Jermaine Dupri. That's how she was getting lead vocals,
get a job
even
over
though
there
she
herself.
wasn't the best singer. When she was working with Block Entertainment, she had a baby with Block, Riley's father.
That's our block.
And then she's doing Real Housewives of Atlanta. And next thing you know, she's dating, then married to one of the producers. That's why she always got favoritism in that franchise and at Bravo, in my opinion. So I feel like she always sleeps where she eats, and it's terrible.
That's a nasty habit to have, ladies. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But like I said, it doesn't seem like she has taken a financial loss in the situation. She probably kept their
Sure.
family home and the whatever other property, so they were more expensive. So she just had to basically pay him out to leave. She had to pay him to get out. Because before that, it was alleged he was staying in the guest house, which also seems messy. And then I've also seen reports that he has primary custody of the child, which I think is good because it's a little boy, right?
Yeah, I believe they do have a son together. And
Yes.
she's always working. She lives in New York because she's on Broadway. She produces Othello.
I'm a fan of like the boy going with the daddy.
Okay.
Because staying in the house with y'all raised ain't shit niggas. So we not gonna do it. The whole I'm the mom and the daddy, it never works out. Y'all sons be lame, they be annoying, they be crybabies, they like to argue like y'all.
Effeminate.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
I
too
agree.
much. Nobody wants to date that son. So let him go with the daddy.
I agree with
so
that.
I guess W Candy, she won this one.
All right. What's your take on Anichi?
I just want things to be fair. So often in divorces, men get shafted so much, and I just think it's dope to see a woman keeping the same energy that men have to keep. It's been widely publicized every time a man gets a divorce, a woman just comes up on a bag, and I think this situation actually ended fairly with her, having to split it evenly. Yeah, shouts out to that black man. I think that women should pay the same way they want men to pay, and yeah, I'm not messed up by it. I think that Yeah, she wants to sleep where she eats, then these are the ramifications that happens, or she can get a guy that's richer than her and shut up.
Consequences.
How do you feel about the idea though of men making the divorce records public? Because Iman Shumpert also did this with Tiana
Shouts
Taylor.
out Iman, that's my guy.
It's don't you feel like it's a little bit unnecessary? Why do you want the public in your business so bad?
Because women have a way of avoiding accountability and twisting the narrative, and especially in public. So a lot of times men have to do that to protect themselves. I know for a fact that, I don't want to put my bro business out there, but Tiana got a lot.
Yes.
And I
Yes,
think
she did.
more than what she really deserved. And because she wasn't with him shooting in the gym.
But they got 2 kids.
Okay, they got 2 kids. Okay, you can take care of the kids. I mean, the mama and the kids is 2 completely different things.
Yeah, she got millions and millions of
Millions.
dollars.
She was not with him shooting in the gym. She was not on that. She was not with him on those LeBron.
And they weren't married that long. They weren't married for like 10, 15
It's-
years or nothing.
Yeah, so it's a situation where I think a lot of times men have to protect themselves to be like, nah, let's put it out here. You want to fuck me over? Let the world see how you fucking me over. So when Neighborhood Talk and all these other platforms that are heavily sided with women, posted, people can go do their own research and realize that like, nah, baby girl, he didn't do you wrong. And that's going to open them up for all the rest of the new hosts.
I feel like Candy just joined a list of elite or well-known black women that have to pay that alimony and spousal support and things like that. Anita Baker kicked that off years ago. Mary J. Blige is now on that list. Toni Braxton with Carrie from Mink Edition. Keisha Cole is a part of that regime as well. There's so many black women that end up having to pay that alimony, and normally it's when they end up doing business with their partner. Like everybody I named was managed by or did business with their ex-husbands. So hopefully, I just feel like you don't want to mix that. Like you don't want to do business. You shouldn't be doing business with. But I know that sounds weird because other races do it, right? Other races do business with their spouses.
But they're doing it in a different way.
Like, why is so you're the breadwinner, your career, you're selling the records if they're a singer, you're selling the records. Why does your husband have to be your business partner or your manager?
Because it seems like black women be so hell bent on being married for respectability politics that they don't care about the quality of the man that they marry. Where in other cultures, they go out of their way, it seems like, to marry above their station. So they can come in and work at Chad's business and just make it a little bit better. And now we got a family business and the wife is taking precedent at the company. I've worked at companies like that, where this bitch only be here 1 day a week and she's coming in to do the employee parties and stuff like that. And she got an office that she barely be in.
Yep.
That's how the other cultures get to do it. A lady, as a woman, you're not supposed to be over your husband. That shit's never going to work.
The
Look
power
at Wendy
dynamic.
Williams.
Yeah, and
He's gonna cheat on
Kevin,
you.
that's another one in that regime. That is a power dynamic that is off kilter. What's your retort? You're sighing over here, Nietzsche.
I actually agree with what Ted was saying about a woman is not supposed to be above her man's station, because I believe that a man should lead his woman and he's the head of household for a reason. So I do agree with her on that. I don't exactly agree with the part where black women just marry men because they want to be married. I think that black women marry because it is a lot of benefit in that. Men lose everything when we marry. There's not much a man can get from a woman being married versus being in a relationship. He's going to get sex. She's going to be nice to him. She's going to cook for him. She's going to clean. Okay, cool. Now, with marriage, he has access to all of my personal assets, all of my finances, and things of that nature. So that's why I truly believe that men give a woman a ring and get on one knee to honor this woman, because you have shown that you are worthy and valuable enough for this extremely precious gift of basically half of everything I've worked for that you might not necessarily have to give me. And so I think that men marry for love, and a lot of times women marry for station.
Makes
Should
sense.
be marrying for station, but these women failed at that, and that's why they got to pay out.
That entire list failed at that. I want to. That leads us to our next topic. Are you guys familiar with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant?
Yes.
She's a viral, very popular psychiatrist or something to that effect.
We know that, cunt.
Love doctor of sorts. She's going viral. She's on the Shade Room for a conversation about love or money when it comes to marriage. Let's check it out.
Are you a romantic or a realist? Is love enough to pay the mortgage, or is a fat bank account the ultimate love language?
Love is not enough to sustain a marriage. It don't pay bills. It doesn't solve problems. However, money can buy a mansion, but with no love, you're still homeless. So if I had to go with one, if you're telling me I can't go hybrid, I gotta choose one, I'd have to go with love. Because I feel like love is what can keep me internally, emotionally lit up, butterflies, alive. And with that, I'm recharged. I can go get something. But if I'm in a big mansion and I'm homeless, I don't even have the internal wealth to create anything, not even for myself. So go on and give me love. If I got to pick one or the other, I'll pick love. I'm a love bug, so I'll go with the love.
If I had to pick one, both are important. I'm going with the money. Because I feel like I can grow to love somebody.
and you can grow to tolerate somebody, but if you don't love them off the bat, you just don't love them. That's just what it is. But what's you guys take on what Dr. Bryant said?
That one, she's actually right. I believe that we should get back to genuinely, organically loving each other. I believe that men usually love unconditionally. I believe that women usually love with conditions. Yes. I will love you as long as you can pay the bills. I will love you as long as you're functional. I will love you as long as you're an asset to my life and make my life sweet and soft and things. I will love you then. Men, we don't care. I wouldn't care if a woman worked at In-N-Out Burger in the drive-thru or worked at a law firm. If she treats me good, fucks me great, and makes me, and is an asset to my life and my peace, I'm going to put her in whatever kind of expensive car I might have, and we're going to the house.
Those are conditions as well, though. If her sex is good, that's a condition. Yeah. It might not be as long of list of a condition, but there's still some conditions there, because you don't want to be with a woman that say her sex game or she's not good in bed at all. That's not gonna last.
Well, with men, the conditions are with the woman. with women, the conditions are what the man has. So I'm not gonna require her to have any conditions outside of who she is as a person.
Okay.
The things of who her person is. That person. Me, if a woman wants to marry me, she's gonna be concerned with my credit score, with my 401k hitting for, with
ancillary things. Okay.
Exactly, the ancillary. So that's what I mean by unconditional love. Men love the actual person. Okay. Women love the things that are attached to the person that will allow them a conduit to love the person.
Timberland.
Okay. I feel this is a tricky answer, but oh well. If you just want to be with me and we're going to be happy together, we're going to be homies, we're going to be ride or die, then I'll pick the love. But if you want to have children, then I have to pick the money. Because I'm not going to be in here broke with you with these kids. That's stupid. If you just want to kick it with me, you like my personality, you like my outfits, we catch a good vibe. We like to walk on the beach together, right. Doing regular people shit. Let's go all day of love, because that'll last way longer. I have long relationships with my family. My aunt and uncle were married for like 70 years. My grandparents were married till the one of them died. So I'm used to that. I grew up with that. But you niggas everything y'all want from a woman requires money. Y'all want a housewife, somebody that cook and clean for you, that do everything you say. Y'all want kids. You want the kids to be lined up like the Von Trapps, looking cute. When you come home, you want everybody to love you and defer to you. We can't do that if you're broke. We can't. It's gonna be.
You said that everything that we want from you requires money.
Like having a family.
I would defer and say that everything you want from us costs money, and everything that we need from you is free. All the thing a man needs from a woman is peace and pleasure. All you have to do is make sure that his balls is empty and his head is clear.
I'm saying we can do that, Nisha, but y'all be wanting kids, and then when I do the empty balls and the full stomach for 2
Do men want
3
kids,
years,
or do women choose to have kids?
Not me.
Some men want a son. Some men would be like, I want a son.
But let's think about it now. Like okay, there's a lot of single mothers out here, or whatever. And I can almost bet. I know there's a statistic that over 51% of those single mothers or those deadbeat dads that they want to call was a man that told that woman that he didn't want to have that kid.
But look, Nishi, my caveat to that is he didn't want to have kids with you because he doesn't value you as a person. You as a hoe. You was a one night stand. You was a bitch that was easy, whatever it was. But when y'all fall in love, that's the first thing y'all start pillow talking about. Oh yeah, we should have a baby. We should do this. We should
Yeah, then why did she leave him? Because 82% of divorces are filed by women.
Because the women are only people that are gonna move their feet. A man will
Because
stay with a lady they don't like.
Because a woman's love is it's conditional. If you're gonna get in a marriage and then you're gonna divorce the guy, she has incentive to leave him. Why are women divorcing? We're not divorcing women. Women are divorcing us because she has incentive. She has alimony. She has child support. She has all of these elements that she's going to get if she leaves this guy.
But that's only happening if the man has money. If you're married to somebody broke for love, you're leaving. You're not getting no alimony.
Because Todd Tucker has that now.
You see?
Well, they're still getting it. They may not get a lot, but they're still getting it. That's why all these guys are locked up for alimony and child support. You know how many people are locked up right now because of child support and goddamn
Unpaid child support is crazy.
Yeah, they're locked up for it. So, it's a situation where it's like, if all I require from you is free, then why the hell do I gotta fall short on it? Why the hell am I not getting the full benefit or the full bundle of the free shit that I want from her, and everything that she wants from me is gonna cost, and yet I'm supposed to provide ample amount of it. That doesn't make sense to me.
I feel like you should just stay dangerous, ladies. Don't have no kids, and then you can move around. You can love who you want to love.
I believe that. You should definitely marry before you carry. I don't know why women have kids out of wedlock. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. It never has. And anytime I ask a woman that, they say an emotional answer that makes no sense. The fact of the matter is, if you are not in a position with this man where you're committed and y'all are tied in financially and for a long-term situation, why would you give a man the sweetest gift? That's just because kids are gifts. Why would you give a man the sweetest gift that you have? He is undeserving of that. And so when a woman tries to give a man the best gift that she has to offer, and that man looks at it like, bitch, I don't want this from you, then she becomes bitter, and then those things transpire. When all the whole time you shouldn't have gave him that gift. He was undeserving of it.
How do you feel about Lotto being pregnant by 21 Savage as a fan of polyamory?
They're gonna break up because he's gonna cheat.
Damn.
Is it he's gonna cheat with somebody new, or he's gonna go back to his wife?
He gonna do whatever the fuck he want to do. A man that's already at the top of that mountain there is nobody that can tell the boss man. Women want to date kings. Every king in the Bible had multiple wives and concubines. So what makes you think that a modern day king is not going to do that? He has the right to exercise his options because he has options. Because when he was a goddamn dirty ass nigga on the east side staying in apartments, Lotto wasn't looking his way. You dig what I'm saying? But now he's got to the point where he's, critically acclaimed. He's respected. He's high value. He's rich. He's famous or whatever. He's gonna do whatever the fuck he wants to do. I mean, Stephon Diggs just showed us the same situation. Stephon Diggs treated Cardi B like some cheap ass work. Stephon Diggs treated Cardi B like a bitch that work at In-N-Out Burger, and she's Cardi B.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, kings do what the fuck they want to do. And if you want to date a king, you understand that you're in his kingdom and you're going to abide by his rules. Or go get you a peasant and work his way up to and help him get to the king status.
I feel like Tam is one of your mods, or like she sends a lot of super chats to your platform. It's like your ideals and rhetoric line up. Are you the female Nietzsche?
She's just not delusional.
Yeah, like I grew up in a 2-parent home with my grandparents. I'm all for the patriarchy. I feel like the niggas that are anti-patriarchy, those are the poor ones.
Right. No, I agree.
Because if you want
I am not a broke nigga advocate.
Yeah, you need
I'm a real man advocate. I'm not a broke nigga advocate. I believe that a black man, especially a black man or a man of color, should definitely have some kind of financial assets to his name, and if he doesn't, be working his ass off to achieve it. Because if you don't, then you are not serving your purpose of protecting and providing in proper manner.
Okay, one more question on this topic. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the rhetoric for women like me who we kind of abide by the same sort of ideals as the red pill men? But then when you're 30 or you're 35 and you don't have kids, people are like, oh, she's dried up, she's used up, nobody wants her. No, I'm holding true to my ideals. I said if I'm not in a particular situation to have a child, I'm not going to do it. I'm willing to keep that on pain of death.
Well, we're not going to sit there and act like a woman that doesn't have kids is not a lot of leverage. That is leverage. Relationships are just like a business relationship, just like a personal relationship. It's all about leverage. Okay, she's 35, but she doesn't have kids. Okay, that's a little higher up on the scale for a girl that's 35 that has 8 kids, about 6 baby daddies, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Yeah, she's 35. The model is older, but it has less mileage on it. Okay, it's an antique. It's the difference between an antique and an old ass car. You dig what I'm saying? So, yes, I do believe that women should try to, sell high and buy low. Meaning 25, no kids, best time to go get the best man you can get. But if he doesn't come along or whatever, I would try to retain as much of your value as possible. Because women are born at the top of the mountain and men are born in the valleys. And it's my job as a man is to climb my ass up that mountain, okay? And it's women's job is to retain her position at that mountain. Now, what happens a lot of times is those women come too far down that fucking mountain and that nigga's climbing up that mountain. He look at her ass like, baby girl, you going in the wrong direction. I'm gonna keep on going up. And when I get to the top of the mountain, I'm gonna have my way and I'm gonna do as I please. Why? Because when I was in the valleys, nobody wanted to hand me some water on my journey. Nobody wanted to make sure that I was up. Nobody wanted to motivate me while I was going up this mountain. And so I think that a lot of times when these women claim that they want a rich, successful, powerful man, they don't really realize what the hell goes into a Bentley versus a Nissan. Your baby daddy was a Nissan. This nigga is a Bentley. You're trying to put 87 in it and you're fucking up the engine. And so if women realize like, hey, you can want that rich man, you can want that famous guy, you can want that powerful man, but there's a certain taste that he has that you may not be ready for because you may still have a Nissan taste. But then you got to go find you a Nissan with low mileage and goddamn work with that.
Vintage, all original parts like a Corvette at the Mecum auction.
All original. She got the wood. She got the wooden floors in that bitch, man.
Let me ask you though, as a woman, do you ever concern yourself with the unfortunate biological clock? Like, I have to have a child by like 40, I guess, or I don't know, early 40s.
No, because I have no use for a baby. I want to have a family because families are the basis of all the greatest businesses in the world. Banks, insurance companies, any product that you love. Most of the time it's started by a powerful family. So a baby, me rushing and being sad like, oh no, I'm 33 or I'm 35, we'll have a baby. Like, a baby is a burden. All my homegirls that have babies, they're worse off right now. They're trying to find somebody to watch them so they can come turn up with me.
You got a lot of sense, young lady.
Y'all be talking, oh, a baby. Like, although all I need is a baby to fuck everything up. That's how y'all.
I don't know why women do it.
Who's gonna watch my son when I'm here doing the podcast?
I don't know why women do it. I remember when my daughter, my oldest, came to live with me when she was 15, and I realized that the money that I used to send to her mom, that my daughter ate that shit up in a weekend. I was like,
kids are expensive.
I fucking won. I'm like, wait a minute. We both have a child together. You had to re-alter your whole life. I kept doing whatever I was doing, and the kid loves us the same way, but you had to change your life, and you think you trapped me for this monthly payment? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I don't know why women play themselves and think that they trapped the nigga. Nah, because half the time I ain't fucking rich, nigga, so you ain't trapped them.
And these new kids got DoorDash. Quit DoorDashing, because we ate noodles. No pat.
Waffles. No, sir.
No, sir.
And don't let your kids play Roblox. Kids get real aggressive over them Roblox.
It's fine.
Real aggressive over them.
All right. Speaking of women, let's pull up this clip of Tiny. She went on what's her name? Tamron Hall show, and she spoke about 50 Cent dissing her. And I kind of felt bad for her because she ain't had nothing to do with it, but it is what it is. And she looks nice here.
How do you feel about being used in this back and forth?
Yeah, well, I felt like it was, of course, uncalled for because, I mean, I feel like if you're a man and you're dealing with another man, you should keep the beef between you and that man. You know what I'm saying? To bring me in it, it's like, for what?
How do you feel
Should be another clip.
about, I have to think about all of these years in the business, prepares you for these kinds of things.
Thank you. Yeah, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't as affected as my family was. Like they really felt some kind of way, and I was like whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate him for wanting to step up, and it was very. I just couldn't ask, but I didn't know they were gonna do that. Especially the money, it was a shock to me. So, it was very different. I already know King is gonna go, he's gonna go to bat for me at all costs,
I have to think about all of these
All
years.
right, what's our reaction to these clips?
I agree with her totally. I think 50 was out of line. I think that 50 knew that versus battle was something that he probably was not going to win, and I think he spiraled emotionally and didn't think things through. 50 Cent is usually a more calculated person, and it's not a music thing. It's just a thing of momentum and the fact that Tip had the #1 record at the time, and people were lit. People want to hear Tip rap now.
Yeah.
And they're not exactly waiting on the next 50 Cent record.
No.
So for the first time in 50's life, there's a battle that he may not be able to come out on top with. So he tried to play the game that he normally plays, which is the internet game, and he ended up. If you look at his comments, I mean, Tip won flawlessly, in my opinion, or whatever. It's so 50 just picked the wrong battle. Tiny's right. She shouldn't have been involved. It was between two men, and you can pick your pen up and goddamn rap, dude. You're a rapper. But I think that was because 50 Cent thought about it. It was like, yo, this dude has the #1 record in the country. Nobody really wants to hear my new shit. They just want to hear my new film. I can't go in a versus battle with him. He's going to wash me. And anytime that person that seems like they're always winning finally lose, kind of like Kobe, where Kobe would always win, people would just want to see him lose. 50 Cent kind of has the same kind of space where he's won every time, he's gotten into something with someone. And when he sees that he can lose and this guy is calling him out, he emotionally spiraled and picked the wrong thing.
Damn.
I love that the kids got involved. I know that the parents didn't like that because T.I. spoke openly about how much work that they've been doing to pull King out the streets and off the Atlanta hood nigga trajectory that he wants to be on so bad. And this brought him right back. He was smoking, doing push-ups.
Yeah.
They've been in the mention going body for a long time, and he couldn't wait for somebody to do some shit so he can get into his bag. And you disrespected his mom. I also love that the other kids who aren't her children, who may have grown up in less fancy environments, right? Because their mom is not writing songs for Destiny's Child and all that. They don't have a big mansion, maybe like they grew up in on the TV show times of The Family Hustle.
Correct.
But clearly, T.I. has done a well enough job being present in his sons' lives. Take notes. That they even respect their stepmother and they respect their other sibling enough to be like, no, nobody gonna come for no women in our family. We hold the line for that. And yes, we're dragging this nigga to hell. He says something about my mama, dig yours up.
I think if T.I. had initiated the disrespect, then I don't mind 50 Cent with the tiny joke. But all T.I. did was ask or proposition a versus. Like, how is me proposition a versus disrespectful? If anything, I'm saying that I think you're an icon. I think you're a legend as well. I think you have 20 records. If you ask someone to do a versus, you're saying that I think you have 20 dope records that could go up against mine. Because he's not gonna ask, damn, give me an example. Yeah, he's not gonna ask some like lackluster rapper to do a versus if he doesn't think their catalogs line up. So I never understood why 50 was offended. I think that's flattering if somebody asks you to do a versus. And me personally, I think 50 stood a good chance of winning. 50 has monumental, iconic records. So it's like, it would have been a great versus, would have been a great lineup. It also would have been great for the narrative, the New York verse, the South, the tensions that's been there for 20, 30 plus years. I don't know why it went left. Tiny has been getting this forever. Obviously, Biggie with the RuPaul. I'd rather fuck RuPaul than them ugly ass escape chicks, which he apologized to her for the night he passed at the Metropolitan Museum out here. Escape was there. There's photos of Escapes in his section, and reportedly he apologized to them for that.
And Suge Knight allegedly paid for her to take her kids on a Disneyland trip in LA. They got a limo ride to Disneyland, all that, because it was uncalled for.
Okay, and then also you got to think Joe Moses. Remember Paranoid, the original version. He say no Tiny's around me, bitch. And referring to her being ugly. And then he got took off that song, dropped from Atlantic Records, because T.I. was signed to Atlantic. That's why Joe Moses originally got dropped from Atlantic, and they replaced him with B.O.B. on that record, the Ty Dolla $ign record, Paranoid.
That's why I don't know.
I think also that it's lame that initially 50 Cent in person with T.I. man to man agreed to the verses, and it wasn't until T.I. stuck his foot out on the internet and said that it would be a thing based off this man's word And then he got all in his internet bag and tried to act like T.I. was nobody, essentially.
No, T.I., and again, depending on how they play the records, 50 could win, but T.I. could win. But it's a good matchup. So 50 was wrong. He was just being a cancer.
Yeah, musically, 50 has bigger records. I think that...
T.I. just has more. He has way more.
T.I. has more, and then there's a showmanship of verses. It is a performance-based platform. And we all know 50 Cent is going to stand in one place and do this shit.
Yep, and T.I.'s going to move around.
Tip is going to get it in. And so when you think about it like that, I think that 50 was like, you know what, this may be a little too close for my comfort, because 50 normally only chooses fights that he knows he's going to win.
And T.I. is way more loved. I think that is a perfect argument.
And respected, for sure.
People like him more. More people will just show up in the crowd to support a T.I. with the whole family hustle thing. Like, there's generations of kids now in America, especially urban kids, young black kids, young Latinos, that grew up watching that show that love T.I. for his family life as well. So they're going to come and turn up whether they like the music or not.
50 didn't want that smoke.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Speaking of verses, I got to catch bits and pieces of this yesterday. I was doing a music review in the studio, but Tank and Tyrese had it out yesterday. Who do you guys think won? This chair is killing me.
I assume that Tyrese won because he's more commercially successful, but I personally like Tank's music better, and Tank has written a bunch of Tyrese's music, so I'm going with Tank.
Tank definitely, the clips I saw, Tank definitely was playing a lot of songs that he wrote for other artists. He also brought out he brought out Jamie Foxx and Trey songs. Okay. So he played a Leah song. Let's react to some of the clips.
Let's go. Oh yeah, Tank is on, famously, he's on Come Over.
Come Over, he played that. He played that record. So, I think obviously this is a dope matchup because they're in a group together.
Oh, TGT.
Yeah. Well, we're in a group together. Tyrese ruins everything.
How you gonna act like that? How your band gonna act like that? How your playback gonna act like that? How your jacket gonna act like that? You took off that turtleneck because that turtleneck was acting like that.
That's all right. That's all right.
Try it again.
Give me a couple more.
Try to act like that.
This is you're an opener, so keep opening.
No, sir.
Please, we all need a comedian.
Never, ever.
We all need a comedian before the main act come out.
I'm the only artist on this stage that has done 4 headline tours, not him.
Okay.
Not a one.
That's fine.
Listen, Fast and Furious is nice.
That's fine.
But you can't tour.
That's like that, bro.
Damn. So it got heated between these two. Let me see if I got any other clips. Oh, damn, they took that one down. Here we go. Damn, he's cooking it. Back vocals. Not riffs.
Yeah, Tyrese don't got nothing for that.
They can't sing like that live. I love his arrangements.
Tank grew up in church and he is like a talented. He's what the people call 100%er. He can write the record, produce the record, vocal arrange it.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Tank is a way more talented musician than Tyrese. I think Tyrese has the biggest records, the bigger records.
Sweet Lady.
Yeah, Tyrese had that
Act Like That
machine behind him. Mm-hmm. But Tank is a monster when it comes to technicalities and actually having talent. Okay. He plays piano, he sings in like 4 different octaves. Yeah, so Tyrese had the records, but Tank definitely had the showmanship.
So this verse has opened up a conversation about some other male R&B acts. I saw a lot of Jodeci versus Boys II Men conversations last night. Who would you? Is that a good matchup? And who would you have?
Jodeci. I just seen Jodeci live on the Bad Boy Film reunion a couple years ago. Those voices have been smoked away. Yeah, they can't sing.
Casey can still sing.
Yeah.
JoJo got to stay conscious.
I love JoJo's one of my favorite male vocalists.
The way they were up there screaming, "Baby, I'm begging," I'm like, oh shit.
You look so sexy, you really turn me on, blows my mind every time I see your face, girl.
They were always ghetto, so it
Yeah.
makes sense that they are like smoked out now, unfortunately.
Yeah, but they still got that church in them. But how does Casey oversing his brother like that? How do you do your flesh and blood like that on every track? Like, oh, I'm gonna make sure you barely hear my brother every time we sing together.
Cause JoJo be passing out and shit, man. JoJo ain't all the way there right now. You know what I'm saying? JoJo.
Neither is Devontae. Shit.
JoJo just trying to get the back end, bro.
And Dalvin's just there. Mr.
Like,
Dalvin's
let
always
Casey
just been
do
there.
all the work. We just gonna show up and sing in the background, take the lights off of us or whatever, put us in the dark, and let us get our back end.
So who y'all got, Jodeci or Boys II Men? Both got hits, but I'm going with Jodeci.
Boys II Men.
A little more ghetto, more hood for me.
Wow.
Shout out Wanye.
I think that Boys II Men have records like End of the Road that Jodeci doesn't have anything to compare for.
Yeah.
They can do Come and Talk to Me.
That's famous. That's black famous.
Or do you believe in love and the love that it is?
End of the Road.
I want to love you for life and the loving.
Yeah, no, Jodeci has definitely got them, but I just
Boys II
End
Men
of the
has
Road.
white hits, and we all know
End
that.
of the Road.
They were more pop. I look at it like that's
Yeah, for
comparing Tony to Mary or LaFace to Uptown. That's what it is. Like, you sold more records, but like Andre Rowe Recipe should say, people like Tony Braxton. People like Boys II Men. People love Mary J. Blige. People love Jodeci. It's just a stronger, deeper, soulful connection, even though they have more commercial success.
They're relatable.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say you've seen them fuck up in public, so you can see yourself in them, so you like them.
Absolutely. All right. They also were saying Jodeci versus Drew Hill because
that's
Drew Hill
better.
always had
That's a better one.
allegations
That's a
that
better
they was copying.
Now that's a better one.
Okay.
So they gonna
That's
get,
a better
tell
one.
me
What
what
you
you
want?
want,
Tell me.
what you need. Yeah, they're ghetto, so it's like.
So Jodeci, Drew Hill's a better matchup.
Jodeci and Drew Hill.
So who do you put against Boys II Men? New Edition?
Yeah.
But New Edition's mopping the floor with them now.
New Edition. One of those. New in sync almost shit.
NSYNC is
That's what they
crazy.
sent to get them out of there.
Tony.
They don't stand a chance.
I was gonna say they don't have enough camaraderie.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
How do you feel about Tyrese ruining TGT with Tank and Genuine?
I think Tyrese is a very emotional person.
Erratic.
And
A step past emotion.
right. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. Probably one of the most feminine men that I've seen publicly on Beyonce's internet.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, I think that he's a ticking time bomb. You know what I mean?
All right, Bet. Real quick, female rap update. Did you guys see Cardi B brought out Lil' Kim at her Madison Square Garden concert?
I loved it, and I also love the fact that Cardi B went out of her way to dress Lil' Kim for the occasion too.
Because she know Kim can go either way with that.
We already know how our girl, it could get a little dicey. So Cardi made sure this was a big moment.
Yeah. Kim fucked up her performance. She was supposed to be rapping this whole time and she's just strutting. This is all performance time. Like this the hook part now. So yeah, she fucked up. But it's still good to see the female rap camaraderie and her paying homage to someone who obviously inspired her. So I thought that was dope.
Didn't they have beef?
Never. She had beef with Nicki.
Oh yeah.
Kim had beef with Nicki.
No, I think that we should always. I think that hip hop unfortunately kind of eats their legends, and a lot of times legends don't get their just due, and the younger generation doesn't show any love or respect. And I think hip hop is one of the few, sports that do that. And so it's dope to see that Cardi, showed love and support to a legend, because Kim did definitely pave the way for all whole rap.
I agree. She kicked it off. I mean, porno rap, hardcore rap, whatever you want to call it, whole rap. Yeah, I agree. Also in female rap news, Foxy Brown paid homage to Hove, to Jay-Z, It's the 30th anniversary of Ain't No Nigga, their hit single. That's the record that put Jay-Z on the map and brought him into the Def Jam fold. Where do I have that queued up at?
Ain't no nigga like the one I got. No one can love you better.
That is a classic. Yeah, it was a hit on the Nutty Professor soundtrack.
It also perpetuates negative black dating politics.
So she said, "Happy 30th, Hovey," and then she also said, "These ain't songs, these is hymns, cause I'm him." She quoted Hov and said, "Imagine Hov name in the same breath as any rap nigga." This brings news because we know Foxy and Nicki were always close. We know Nicki is anti-Rock Nation, anti-Jay-Z. Foxy and Nicki reportedly fell out. What's your take on Foxy being back in the Hov's graces?
I said it the other day on the show that these are unfortunately male approval based women. So anytime Hov picks up that phone or Beyonce sends that flower arrangement, these ladies are going to get on code. It don't matter what the fuck is going on. They can be their baby daddy. They're going to go against them.
Yeah, but when she had financial struggles, reportedly she borrowed like $10,000 from Nicki a few years ago and didn't pay Nicki back. Allegedly, that's what their beef is over. Nicki wants her $10,000 back from Foxy.
You get your $10,000 from the hood niggas that's using your Amex, allegedly.
Wow. I like anytime, like I said, once again, that we just got to stop tearing each other down without warrant or without petty reasons. And I get it. Listen, somebody done stole from you, somebody done wronged you, somebody done took food out your kid's mouth, or somebody done physically harmed you. But outside of that, can we just get along and try to uplift each other? Because at the end of the day, you make the people choose a lot of the times when you do those things. And when you get up in your career, there's not a lot of people left to to split them in half. So shouts out to them for being mature enough. I think Jay has been on a tear of late of trying to reconcile a lot of different relationships that he has outside of Dame Dash, of course. Right. But he fixed it with Nas. He fixed it with a couple of other people. Yeah. So no, I like this. Yeah, hopefully he brings her out at the sold out Yankee Stadium concerts, the 3 ones that's coming up in July, to perform. Ain't No Nigga, at least one of them, especially.
Do
you think that Jay-Z is gearing up for a Super Bowl? Because it seems like with these concerts and things, it seems like he's about to get ready to drop some music, and maybe this year's Super Bowl is going to be.
It can go either way. He's such a juggernaut. He could just be getting it, because if you sell out Yankee Stadium 3 nights in a row, that's a bag itself. But knowing him, yeah, it could lead to him performing at the Super Bowl next year. It could lead to him dropping music later in the year after these anniversaries. I think so. I think he could. I will watch that. I would love to see.
Sure. Jay-Z's my favorite rapper of all time.
And he's gonna bring out everybody.
Yeah, Beyonce, not Rihanna, but he'll bring out Beyonce.
Why not Rihanna? They got to this down.
Beyonce's not gonna let that.
No, Beyonce.
She gonna be the only bitch. Yeah.
Okay, if he's bringing out Rihanna, he's gonna bring out Blue Cantrell too.
Ooh, and
I always thought that was sick that you named your oldest child, your firstborn child, Blue.
After your ex,
named Blue.
Interesting.
Men on the top of the mountain do what they want.
Yeah, it's time for Tam. We're not doing tea with Tam because it's not the Wednesday show, but Tam does have a fashion segment. I'm going to pull up the looks from the iHeartRadio Awards red carpet and let Tam give her honest opinions.
Let's do it. And we have Nietzsche too as a man, so he can give us the...
Okay. We're starting with salt. Oh, well, we're supposed to start with salt and pepper, but I guess.
Past the first one.
All right, starting with TLC.
TLC, this is boring, ladies. I like it when they come with their Afrofuturism, big boot, leather cut to the side. This is like gala. This is women's brunch.
T-Boz look like she don't want to be there.
They don't look bad, but they don't look like themselves.
Kaylani
looks beautiful, beautiful gym body. I like this new era on her, but the tattoos always ruin the look when it comes to Kaylani, unfortunately.
Okay, well, I think that Chili and T-Boz look like grown women that are over 40. Okay. And I like that because they're not being too risque and too crazy or whatever. I think they're very respectful, very demure, and they're not doing too much. Kaylani with her leg hanging out, whatever, looks like she doesn't have drawers in public. But this is coming from a male dad's perspective.
That's what I'm saying.
It's giving a little trashy. So it's giving a little classy with Chili and T-Boz. They're over 40, dressed like it. It's just kind of like if I was coming in here with my pants sagging down with some stacked jeans looking like a Ryan. Nobody wants to see that shit. And Kaylani, cover up, babe. There's nothing wrong. You can leave a little bit to the imagination. Tan, you wouldn't wear this. You would wear something more like T-Boz and Chili.
What's your take on En Vogue's?
En Vogue, they came at least with a statement.
Yeah.
Now it's also giving me church. It's also giving me women's brunch, but there's a little bit more pizzazz. They match with the hats. They're giving me Hotel Bellman.
Right.
But they tried to establish some sort of look here. The lady with the white 10.
Okay.
In Southern churches, old women have hat competitions.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, my grandma used to have a closet full of hats. And every Sunday, her and the other deaconesses would compete about who had the best hat. And they had hat makers and things of that nature. So this kind of feels like that, where these women are expressing themselves from top to bottom.
Yes.
All right, Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus has always given us rock star chic. I hate it at this time. She is giving us a little bit too much Matrix with it buttoned all the way to the tip top.
Looks crazy.
Come on now, Miley.
And she looks aged.
Yeah, she looks
this is
Nishi, what were you gonna say about Miley? Say it.
She looks what?
She look like she about to go on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Not Buffy, that vampire.
Yeah,
Natasha what? Or Nicole?
Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat
Dolls, yeah.
Again, I guess the theme for tonight is black.
Black.
The leather bustier part is cute, but the bottom kind of does nothing for her. It's just draped. It's giving me Morticia Adams, and I hate the gloves.
It look like the bottom
Taylor
of a
Swift.
goddamn tablecloth from Family Dollar.
Can't really see Taylor's outfit, but whatever the top is
Tablecloth.
decent.
Bustier. Taylor Swift is in her sexy era because she's getting wood, to quote her words, from Travis Kelce. So we're seeing that she's in her Miss Carter World Tour era. She's very can, very tits up and out. I like this for you, Taylor, because I was very tired of you on the carpet all the time giving us prom, giving us homecoming.
I agree. I think I'd smash.
I'd smash.
Who is this?
It's wild. Oh, I can't tell the face, but the outfit is nasty work. I'm so sorry, ma'am.
Barney.
Young
and May?
No, that's K1. She's a British artist. This is Kehlani's girlfriend.
Oh, Kehlani's bisexual?
Yeah, Kehlani, yes.
I didn't know that.
So the folding shit, she talking about a bitch?
Yeah. She's holding up this non-binary
Her
clothes.
panties?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or her Ithacas.
Okay, well, shout out to everybody at the iHeartRadio Awards. Shout out to the red carpet. I wanted to get you guys' opinion on. Remember we were talking about Ice from Joe Budden podcast, who I feel like should get the boot.
Yes.
He's being exposed. He's my least favorite member on the show. He's being exposed by this young lady. She said she paid him $1,000 to play a song on the show, a sleeper.
Oh.
People don't do. I buy billboards. I pay for fucking slots on the JVP podcast without Joe knowing. Like, that's the type of bitch I am.
How much did you pay Ice for that?
$1,000.
Okay.
$1,000, and that shit wasn't nothing.
I wonder how much money is Ice making on the side with that.
I really hate that because he unfollowed me on Twitter. He still follow me on Instagram.
I'm getting a new chair.
Would that technically be payola because it's a podcast?
Of course it's payola. Of course it's payola, but everything in the music industry is payola. TMZ is paid.
But would that technically be illegal though if Ice took your money and then played it on the
It's not
podcast?
illegal. It's not radio.
Well, no, it's not illegal. Like, if I didn't go to jail for 60 bands off of a link, why would Ice go to jail for $1,000 from a fine?
No.
So I want to say that it's not payola because payola is only for like radio, like federally regulated airwaves. Like you can't pay a podcast or a platform to play your music or discuss your music, something like that. You can't legally pay a radio station directly. There's ways around it, but you can't pay a radio station directly to play your record. You got to go through a third party, like a radio promotion service or something to that effect. But so on the Joe Budden podcast, like historically, like that was a big no-no. Like you cannot get paid to play your sleepers. Like when Rory and Maul was there back in the day, that was a big like we do not accept pay. You cannot pay to. They play a song every episode. They go around and ask you to play a song, a sleeper, at the end of the show. And so to find out, unless she's lying about this, to find out that Ice allegedly took $1,000 to play a song on this podcast, unbeknownst to Joe, I feel like it's another reason why he should get the axe. Because historically, even when the show was even in its prime, they all agree we don't take payments to get played on this show. We play the songs that we feel like we want our fans to listen to.
That only gives more credence to the idea that Ice is just not tapped in and he don't really care. Cause it's like, yeah, I'll take money for a sleeper because I'm not going to pick a sleeper because I'm not really outside like that. I'm not really in the streets like that. I'm not A&R. I'm just on the podcast because it's my homie podcast. He threw me the alley, let me be on the show.
All right, I have to go downstairs and get some a merch brand is dropping off some merch. I'm gonna go downstairs and get it, but I want you guys to react to this video of Dionne Warwick on the Sherri Shepherd show talking about that infamous, legendary meeting she had with Snoop Dogg and Suge Knight back in the day about their profanity in the early '90s. And I'm gonna let you guys react to that.
And I don't know what it is or why these babies seem to have that freedom.
Right.
Just to say whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
And I think it's because nobody's ever said, I know I say it that way.
Hey, Biz,
There's another way to say it. You got to find it.
It does take a lot of creativity, put your brain. But then when you say that, it reminds me of a story that I had heard that you called Snoop Dogg to your house to tell him that he needed to stop cussing so much. And he showed up. So when Snoop showed up, I don't know if he came with his entourage, what was that moment like when you had to talk to him?
It was amazing because I had let them know it was not only Snoop, it was Suge Knight, it was Tupac, it was,
you talked to all the babies?
All of them, because I felt they had a problem with me. And whatever that problem was, I wanted them to make me a solution.
Ooh.
And I told them, I said, okay, I'm going to call all of y'all 7 a.m. My house.
Yes.
Not a minute before, not a minute after. Only that. They rang my doorbell 7 a.m.
I love that they had their respect for you.
Yeah. And we had a wonderful, wonderful morning. And it led into the afternoon.
Yes.
And the kind of conversations as to how can we fix this? How can I become one of you?
Okay.
How can you become one of me? And they well, I said, well, it's very easy. Every time you cuss, think of a word that goes instead of that. So Snoop said, okay. When he told me, he said, you're a real gangster, aren't you?
That's right. And don't you forget it.
How do you feel about Tanichi? I love it.
Well, Dionne Warwick has been she has some of the most dopest samples that a person could sample for years. I mean, her musicality and her music was just top tier. And she has always been a very tough one to crack in hip hop. That's her music, so she can do what she pleases with it or without it. If she doesn't want you to cuss on her music and that wasn't the way it was intended to be perceived, then I mean that's her right. And I just think that it's beautiful that she was financially stable enough where she could turn down so many rappers. Because there's a ton of rappers that try to sample Dionne Warwick, but it's hers. She can do what she wants to. She can take her ball and go home if she wants. Or she can stay and play, and so she has the right to do so. Does it really fit in hip hop? Probably not in that era, but talented artists can work around all those things.
I agree. I think that a prime example of that is when the Clips got back together and Pusha T brought back out Pastor Malice, and Malice has decided because he's changed his life and he has spoken out about their previous rap and drug dealer rap and how he doesn't like the effect it has on the community, he made a conscious decision not to curse at all. Right. And it didn't stop his rap from being some of the best of his career. I think a lot of times that people lean on curse words. We don't necessarily have to say that to get your point across. Now, Too Short, legendary bitch. Of course, we love that. But
imagine T-Shirt trying to sample Dionne Warwick. Trick! Yeah. You little witch!
That would be lame. But I think that there is a time and place for you to use all of the profanity that you have in your lexicon, and then there's not. Beyonce is also legendary for asking people to take off certain words when they sample her to make the songs less grimy. I know she was coaching Megan Thee Stallion on, Savage, and then some other rappers that sampled her. She's like, yeah, she'll clear it if you just take off some of these words.
Yeah, if it's your music, you can do what you want to do with it. And if somebody wants to recreate it, it needs to be use your likeness in the way that you like it to be used. So, I mean, shouts out to her. I think she did she clear the record?
Yeah.
Yeah, shouts out to Dionne Warwick. She was definitely one of the most sought after samples in the early 2000s hip hop. And she had a reason to be like that.
And Dionne Warwick has been working on her biopic for the past few years. Tiana Taylor is slated to play her. So I'm very excited for the new generation to be introduced to all of the hits that are by Dionne Warwick. Because you may not think that you're familiar with her music, but you definitely are.
Yeah, and you know, the fact that, like I said, once again, she rich enough to say no. And that's a beautiful thing. Because a lot of times an artist will be down and out and they'll take whatever they can get. You know, I've seen some of these artists take ridiculously obscene low amounts to sample their whole freaking, you know, coup de grace.
Give me an example of who we could get for the low.
Young LA.
Oh.
The Atlanta rapper?
Damn.
Ain't I?
Ain't I? No, that's Young Dro.
No,
That's
Young
Young
LA is
LA
on the song as well.
Oh, damn. My bad.
Man, you probably could get Young LA if he owns it.
Did you guys react to this?
Yes, we did.
Okay, shout out to Dionne Warwick. I just love her commanding auntie presence. I always heard that story growing up. I always heard about Dionne Warwick calling Snoop Dogg and them to her house to try to get them on some like Dolores Tucker shit, but like more inviting. Like, I'm gonna let you come to my house and tell you why I feel like you shouldn't be degrading a woman and using this type of profanity, even though it was to no avail because they kept doing it. But I admire the effort, and she is an icon, and I can't wait to see Tiana Taylor play her. Also, I want to shout out Motion LA. They just dropped off some merch for my birthday.
Okay,
This
Motion.
hoodie, this collab they have with Player Waves. I've been seeing everybody wear this. Is a medium, and he said this shirt is oversized on me. So yeah, can't wait to rock this stuff. Thank you guys for that.
And if it
Greatly
doesn't
appreciate
fit
it.
him, if it's too big, I'll wear it.
All right, but yeah, this is all mediums though. I don't know if we're the same.
I
I wear
wear
medium.
medium since I was 10.
Yeah, I wear medium. For sure. Nothing larger. But all right, before we get out of here, we can skip the Christian Combs topic because I am getting hungry. But we can go to
Christian Combs' house probably got broke in because he and Raven Tracy are always on Snapchat showing their business.
Well, they weren't at home when the incident happened. Luckily,
they were on vacation.
So I'm happy nobody got harmed. But I did wake up to a bunch of outlets posting that the police were at the home because someone broke in. But nobody was harmed, so it's not big news. I wanted to react to the and then also really quick. Netflix raised their prices to $9 with ads, and then like $20 a month no ads. What's your take on that? Really quick.
Money grab.
Clearly.
Netflix can do what they want. They're at the top of the mountain, so they control the market.
And they've kind of changed our whole society to a streaming society, so now you're on the sauce.
Yeah, but it's not like they have a monopoly because if you don't want to pay Netflix, you can't go to Hulu, you can't go to Paramount, you can't go. So it's not a monopoly. It's a choice if you choose to pay the $20 a month.
I advocate for more piracy.
123 movies. 123movies.com.
Bootleg the movie, man.
Yes.
All right, let me see. Or Tubi. I've been on Tubi lately. Let me see if I could get this Drewski skit. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Exactly what you're talking
Okay, cool.
As a man who grew up in the South and that has a military family background and personal background, do you think he nailed it, or do you think this is too far?
Head on. Nailed that
Why do
shit.
I have to type in
That's why she's mad. Drewski has a dope way of taking things from society that no one would ever think about.
Yes, just the first one.
And making it funny. You know what I'm saying? Hilarious.
This one?
And yeah.
We're righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children.
The white chick's makeup is crazy.
But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. We're righteous God.
He's getting carried away. Is there any other clips?
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
And
that is why we say our prayers.
Does she do that? I'm not familiar with her
Yes, she does
content.
that.
This one?
She definitely does.
Those are the one that's actually on his page, so we can see when she comes out with those fireworks, because that's what kicked it off.
That's it.
Yes, like
That's the firework.
that was
What's
very
his
unnecessary.
page? Oh, there I see it. Oh my God. Drewski is the worst. What's wrong with this man?
Because she came out like that after her husband just died, like bumping super bass with Nicki Minaj. Like,
in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country.
the white.
America is built on their backs. Yes, Because they are the ones who matter most.
All right, so this is clearly while she did make a post saying that if she did blackface, it would be deemed racist. So is he racist for this?
I love that he posted his white granddaddy in response to that.
Drewski is extremely petty, but at the same time extremely funny. Anytime you gotta ask in comedy, there's supposed to be no limits. So if you gotta ask and you take it too far, it usually means that it's great fucking comedy. This is no different, and he does not stray away from everything. I mean, he's come at the black church, he's come at the rednecks, he's come at the white boy in the hood. I mean, anytime that Drewski gets in costume, you're gonna have a good laugh, and I think this is great comedy. I think this is original, and the fact that he took as much time as he did in costume for a skit that was probably shot on an iPhone. Shouts out to Drewski.
Absolutely, Tam. This falls under the cross-dressing category. We've had that conversation before, where you say sometimes it's not. Is it not applicable or offensive to you because he's dressed as a white woman? Like he's not making fun of a ghetto black. He's not doing the ghetto black female trope like how you said you were low-key offended by Martin doing Shanae. Is what I'm asking.
Oh, well, my reason for being offended by that is because you're portraying and hammering in a negative stereotype about your women. Because black men online seem to have this thing where they could demonize us, they could trash us, they could talk crazy about black women as if it's not a reflection of you. Because you're supposed to be the leader of our community. So if all the bitches are ghetto and have weaves and are untenable and baby mamas, and that is a representation of you. So doing that in public to mainly white audiences, because that's the majority of this country, is disgusting. But this is social commentary, and he's dressed up like a woman. He's not doing no ghetto shit. He's not doing anything that she hasn't done online and posted herself.
She did not come out to that song. She came out to Super Bass.
But this is comedy, so I'm doing it how Trump came out to Mini Men. Right. They love to use rap to help bolster their political alliances and shit and make them seem cooler than they are. Because why the fuck would you come out with Nicki Minaj? Your husband is against everything that she is, vehemently against it.
What the Trump support?
What were the things that they used to be in the newspaper, the political cartoons? What do they call those? That's what Drewski is doing.
Oh, satire?
Yeah. Satire.
Yeah, like they was in the newspaper, where they be political cartoons. That's all this is. Mm-hmm. This is modern day satire.
Yeah.
Or do you think there'll be any ramifications or consequences to this on Drewski's behalf?
She sent a cease and desist.
It's already out.
A bunch more bookings.
Yeah.
So much more bookings. Hey, this the only type of bad publicity is no publicity. Drewski, he wants this reaction.
What I will say is you cannot doubt his or question his impact because we have senators and congressmen on Twitter talking about this, and we're at war right now. Right. This should not be on their list at all, but they're just outraged, giving him a whole bunch more publicity, sharing it. Now you're sending more people to go like it and watch it.
They were outraged by his mega church pastor skit that was also hilarious
and, it was
and
dead
factual
on, bro.
Too. It's a fake big deal.
I've been to that church that he was doing. Yeah, that shit was dead on, bro.
For a person that grew up in LA in the super church era, when we first got the mega churches, Creflo Dollar, Faithful Central, all of that, him in the parking lot telling people to get away from his car was classic. That shit is dead on.
Yeah, I love the Juicy skits. My favorite one was I don't care about nothing but the tide. When he did that,
Roll Tide.
Yeah, that Fanatic. I like that one. That's probably my
really
favorite.
how they
one.
are too.
Oh, and then when he did the woman one when the girls on a Miami trip or something.
Yeah.
That was spot on because that's how women act when they go on trips.
They start getting drunk and fighting.
Yeah, I don't like that bitch. Like that was funny. That was funny. All right, Tam, did you send over a tweet of the week?
I did. It's perfect to match Nietzsche's.
Shit.
All right, we're going to end with tweet of the week, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Friday show.
That's a cold one. See how she subtly digs at me?
You guys' rhetoric align more than you would think. It definitely aligns. They say Tam is a woman basher in the comments.
Oh yeah.
She's just not delusional.
I do not support all bitches. Some of y'all are very dumb.
All right, this is from Khan of Khans. He said, I hate boring talking stages. Buy me gifts, send me money, take me on dates, send me nice kicks. Caftans, trousers, and tees. What's a caftan?
Like a Muslim style shirt, you know what the sheiks be wearing.
Okay. Clear my cart. How am I supposed to know you like me if you don't show it? Be intentional.
And this is from a man.
Right.
He's in his soft era, as you said
He's in his
earlier.
soft nigga era, as Nietzsche said earlier.
What's your take on this, Nietzsche?
I think men should start embracing their soft nigga era. You know, as a man that is trying to learn to embrace his soft nigga era, it is okay for a woman to trick off. It is okay for a woman to provide for you financially, especially in the day and age where women glorify being independent and equal rights. Well, if you want equal rights as a man, then you should be able to pay what a man pays. I'm all about fairness. Hey, you cannot have equal rights when it's convenient for you. Carry your ass to Iran and get on the front lines too. You dig what I'm saying? So all the women, for those women that are independent, for those women that want equal rights, for those feminists, yes, bitch, cash out. Now, for those women that are feminine, sweet, submissive, and in their divine femininity, this would be weird. You know what I'm saying? But for those women that want to be men, as my brother Biz would say, nigga bitches, yeah, cash out the same way a nigga do. You dig what I'm saying? You independent, you got it all, then goddamn it, cash out just like a man do, and then you can be a nigga.
Absolutely. Well, that's Ugly Money Nietzsche podcast. That's pretty much a summarization of the content you're going to find on his page.
Yes, sir.
Let them know where they can find you, please.
Ugly Money Nietzsche, that's Ugly Money Niche, and of course on YouTube, Ugly Money TV. You type in Ugly Money Nietzsche, I'm going to pop up.
All right, bet. This has been a lit Friday show, one of my favorites so far.
Appreciate y'all.
Tam, you look great.
Thank you. I advocate for you ladies to get yourself some Nara Smith costumes so you don't end up having to pay for shit.
There you go.
Also, somebody asked how could they get one of these King Palm bongs during one of our future streams. Super chat $10 with an interesting message, and you might win the bong. Also, June 20th, Saturday, June 20th, we're having a Day and Late Live. Tam and I, 310 Babies performing, food vendors, drink vendors, weed vendors. The whole 9 yards are going to be lit. Make sure you pull up. So we'll see you guys on Monday, on my birthday. We're doing a stream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for a night in LA, Saturday night. I got some project bitches coming out to shake ass. Peace.
Bye.
Now, see, he can say that. I can't.